from the New Day. Give me that whole yeah. Give it to me. I need it.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. My name is Anne and today I'm joined by a very special guest. You might not have seen him before. He's got a couple of YouTube channels including Dom's Delicious Donuts and Dom Smith. He sometimes comments on our stream. He's also part owner of this. You wouldn't believe because you haven't seen him all friggin' week. What's his name? You've been building that up, haven't you, dear? You've been building that up. Oh, your lass is a very lucky lady indeed. How are you doing, man? Lovely to see you.
Right, yeah, it's nice to be back. Because I couldn't do Raw this week because I was busy going to the doctors, and then I've been working all week, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to join you on Smackdown.
Awesome,
I'm going to join you for some Smackdown Live, and then I'm here tomorrow. We're doing Brody Lee watch-alongs. You're all going to be doing some of the Wrestle Story. It's an action-packed week right here in the Wrestling Kitchen, right there in the Wrestling Boudoir, and the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast.
Look at you with all the freaking energy. Can anyone
I feel like I've got space. Housemate Taryn set me up with this rig, which you can go see on Twitter if you go follow Gimme a Whole Yeah. I've got space. I've got computers. I've got screens. I've got I can maneuver myself.
Now all you need is personality.
Yeah, good personality wouldn't go amiss. Would it? But,
Dom, brother, can people let us know in chat how Dom sounds? Can you just check his Skype and just check it's on the right microphone for me, my dude?
Yes, I will do, man. Absolutely.
And we'll get to some comments. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us in chat. We are watching Smackdown Live. We are about 17 minutes away from watching the event itself. We have Juggernaut Jared. Hello, my dude. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Scott Frame has joined us. Gav Jarman has joined us. Hello, my dude. And you don't know Jack, of course, and Crazy Jake Holden. And Akeem. Akeem's come back. Hello, Akeem. How you been doing, man?
Akeem. The Hullamania dream. The Hullamania dream, Akeem.
I bet it all works. It all works. Right, let's get to these comments. Write your comments down. I want to read them. I want to see what you guys have to say. And it's going to be a party. Has your stream frozen?
No, it's here for me, I think.
I'll refresh mine. That's okay.
Yeah, how's my sound? I don't know why, but it reverted back to the old microphone. So hopefully, it's back on what it should have been. The old snowball that I've got. So
the old snowball, which is also a sexual term, I believe. Yes, it is back on. Dom.
Is it a blue snowball? That's a blue waffle, isn't it? Is it blue waffle? Is that what you call?
Blue Yeti, I believe, is the microphone. Blue Waffle is an act that people shouldn't be searching up on Google.
No,
yes,
I have a blue snowball microphone, not a blue waffle. I don't, I'm all checked and clear of anything that, not that I had anything to begin with, but
just in case people were worried we'd be sending them a virus on their computer.
I'm very, we're all very healthy on the Gimme a Whole, on the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast.
Speak for yourself. Scott Frame, hey, good evening, folks. Hope everyone is doing well. Hearing a massive return tonight. Return either tonight or at the Rumble.
John Cena. People talk about John Cena in the comments, I believe.
Scott Frame says, Alistair Black, according to PW Insider. I forgot he was still in WWE, to be honest. Yeah, well, he should be in AEW, to be perfectly honest. Or New Japan, he'd be awesome in New Japan.
He should, yeah. Alistair Black would be amazing in New Japan. Tommy End, he would be.
Kenta versus Tommy End, man, I'd be down for that.
That'd be amazing. And you'd be doing, you know what, even Impact. I'd like to, because Impact's going through a resurgence at the moment. I'd like to, I could see him be a world champion in Impact.
I feel like he might be a bit too good for Impact.
And I read a comment from Tama Tonga, who's obviously part of the sort of Samoan family dynasty. He's big in New Japan.
Yeah.
And he was quoted as saying that nobody gives an F about Impact. And I don't know, man. If you guys have been watching Impact, it's been really good quality stuff. Certainly better than we've expected from them in recent years. I'm really enjoying the product that Impact is putting out at the moment.
Yeah, I'm enjoying all the crossover stuff that I'm keeping up with. So it's all good. And you watched Hard to Kill obviously last week as well.
Yeah, Hard to Kill was great fun. I really enjoyed it. The AEW stuff, some of it's been pretty hit and miss. Some of it's been fantastic. They had Matt Hardy and Private Party on
was that any
the
good?
actual the actual show the other week. Yeah,
was that
during
any
the
good?
weekly Impact. That was pretty cool. Good for their ratings, of course. And yeah, James Storm returned. Who's obviously an Impact original. So they've got some good stuff going on at the moment.
Interesting, man. Also, tonight on 205 Live, there is Ciampa Thatcher versus Deviri and Nice, and Priscilla and her partner versus Candice and Indy in the Dusty Tag Team Classic.
Is that 205 Live? Ah, man, Priscilla Kelly. I've been really excited about Priscilla Kelly joining WWE as Gigi Dolan, she's called now. Of course, many will know her as being Darby Allin's ex-wife, but I think she's an incredible talent in the ring. And what Thatcher and Ciampa teaming up?
I assume that's going to be on NXT as opposed to Twitch Live.
Well, I was going to say, because the fight pit, I saw the highlights of that. It looked like an absolute storming match.
Yeah, people in chat were saying it was really good. Yeah. Better to watch that this week than AEW, I think. Sorry, I'm late. I was watching Doctor Who. Which Doctor were you watching, Sir Juggernaut Jared? We've got a Doctor Who fan in the house. Dom is just like a Dalek. What, says Scott Frame? Watching John Cena. Cena is apparently a lock to be at Mania, according to WrestleVotes on Twitter. Sort of makes sense, wouldn't it?
They need something, yeah. They need something else, I think, Cena. They need...
Cena versus Drew. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people are talking about, unfortunately, Goldberg and Reigns, aren't they, being a thing. So Cena, Cena and Drew would be really cool. Cena's still looking for his record, isn't he, I believe?
He'll get it eventually, yeah, he'll get it eventually. It'll be a match between him and Randy Orton once, because Randy Orton's slowly approaching it as well, so you'll have a 16 versus 16 first winner takes the record for a vacant title or something.
Yeah.
Doctor as in Doctor Who. Peter Davidson, the fifth one. Cool. Hey, Gav, how you doing, mate? Hey, Gav and Jared. Anyone watching the McGregor fight this weekend? I won't be, but Jake will be.
Yeah, I know some people that are. I'm really captivated. I've been watching a lot of McGregor's promos recently. In terms of just his when he's been promoting the event. He's such a great talker.
Mate, he's so in WWE at some point.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's one of the more interesting people I could see. Of all the people on my wish list for WWE, Conor McGregor is on there. Donald Trump is, of course, not anywhere near my wish list for Donald Trump for a WWE cameo anytime soon.
Who's going to be on first, Conor McGregor or Donald Trump?
Trump, unfortunately. Trump, unfortunately. Maybe we'll see him show up tonight. Do you know what I mean? I know they've got the Raw before, which I'll obviously be covering. They've got the Raw before Rumble. Yeah, I know. Yeah, thanks for covering for me this week, dude.
Never again, mate. Never again. We read the Bible. That was more entertaining.
Yeah, I heard. They need to do something, don't they? They need to do something to, there's rumours of this Randy Orton Fiend match that they've done no build towards in terms of an actual match and something being set for the Rumble, which I would assume, would be good business if they actually booked a match. I
think Orton's going to be in the Rumble. I think Orton's going to throw out a lot of people in the Rumble because there won't have many people in the ring because of COVID. So Orton with this new sort of burnt face gimmick, I think, is going to be quite interesting.
Did you? Does anybody remember the oddities in WWF? He reminds me of Golga.
There you go.
One of the oddities. The one who used to carry Cartman around. It's the same mask.
Jesus. I'm going to bash through a load of comments because people are writing loads, which is awesome. Thank you so much. And if you could like the video, it really helps out. And so consider subscribing if you aren't already. Hello. Shave, scare me. Yeah, I've had a shave. Yes, surprise. Well, if I wasn't awake, I am now. That's to your Dom. Dom, I'm here more than you. Heard you down here too. Lol. Is Dom on sugar? Yes, he's on donuts. Conor McGregor is not a real fighter, though. He only fights every 2 years, which in UFC, you should fight at least 3 times a year if you're not a champion, and does fake retirements. The co-main I'm more excited for. Nice one, Jake. I hope everyone enjoys the UFC this weekend if you are watching that. Nice to show up when Goldberg or Gilbert isn't on the show. Oh, mate, that was awful.
I love Gilbert. Gilbert. So
that was awful.
I'm a huge Gilbert mark, honestly.
Juggernaut Jared says, first time here. Well, welcome, my dude. Thank you so much. And we've got a friendly community here, and it's awesome to have you here.
Absolutely, mate.
He's got a fancier night than me. I'm a notepad, biro, phone, and my 65-inch TV. Well, aren't you just a show-off, Jackie boy?
That is a big one, Jack. That is a big one.
Yeah, my TV's 5 inches. Dom, that most certainly woke me up. Good. Stream froze too. Hulkamania Dream, LMAO. I'm a first-time viewer. Gav, welcome, my dude. Thank you so much for joining us. All these first-time viewers. Where have you come from? Snowball is like sharing. It certainly is. It's a search term you can type into Google. Gav,
yeah, I've only just remembered what it actually is. Yeah.
Sharing someone's bodily fluids.
Sharing stuff. Yeah.
Gav, good to see you in. Subscribe, Jason Jordan. What's happened to Jason Jordan?
Jason John's he's injured, isn't he? I think he's very much injured.
He's backstage. I didn't. Hakeem's crying, so I don't know what's happened.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. I know he was injured. I know he worked backstage for WWE for a while. I don't know if anything else has happened. I could check on that.
I use a blue snowball for scam baiting. There we go, man. At least it's not a blue waffle. I think Black will return at the Rumble. Is it a return? I mean, it's just sort of not being on TV. I wouldn't necessarily consider it a return if he showed up. I have just now, Jack. Thanks, Gav. I care a lot about Impact. Welcome aboard, Gav. Surely Cena will roll the dice one more time. I think he will. Impact is okay, said Jack. Jamel says ding dong. Ding dong. Hi, Jamel. How are you doing, mate? Tamatonga still talking, and New Japan Pro Wrestling WWE partnership still sees zero upside for AEW in the AEW Impact Championship.
I think Impact are a much better organisation than people give them credit for. With Tamatonga, he's very used to talking S word. He's very much he's like the Ring of Honor version of Roman Reigns in WWE. He likes to rile people up. So I think an NJPW WWE relationship is much less likely than an NJP New Japan Pro Wrestling and Impact relationship, or even an Impact Wrestling and AEW. A New Japan Pro Wrestling and AEW. WWE and NJPW. I very much doubt we'll see something in
well, they worked together years ago. I mean, if you go back to '93, they were still working together and stuff like that. But or certainly with various promotions in Japan. But they're trying to create their own thing at the minute. The other thing I'd say is the zero impact for AEW. I'd say they do have a little bit of a rub from Impact, in that Impact's got some wonderful international exposure. So outside of America, especially in India,
they're very good. Yeah, and they're very good. Their press outreach for the UK, obviously, we do some stuff with Impact, some work with them. Their press outreach is, brilliant in comparison to a lot of other organisations out there. So they are very good at reaching out to other countries, like you say. And
AEW is not massive in the UK yet. It's not a big thing in the UK yet. So I think outside of the US, I think AEW's relationship does get a slight rub. If Goldberg wins the title at the Royal Rumble, does it kill WrestleMania? I think that, unfortunately,
we should expect that. Well, I think we should expect it. To be honest.
He's either winning the title or he's winning the Rumble. I think he's doing one or other.
Yeah, I mean, he's set for he's fighting Drew at the Rumble, so he's winning the title.
I think he's going to lose that and go into the Rumble and win the Rumble, and that'll be the rub that he goes into Roman Reigns. But we're going to be doing a predictions video later this week, which I need to organise a time with Dom for, with our friend Crazy Futuristic. So come and check that out, man. Check that out. Kelly. There we go. Kelly is in WWE. No, they will probably use her terribly. She was really good in NWA. There we go.
Yeah, she was fantastic. It was actually one of my matches of last year, her match with Thunder Rosa and NWA. It was brilliant.
Two talents, man.
Fantastic stuff. Yeah. Going back to Aleister Black and this question just quickly, Anthony.
Go on quickly, because I've got loads of comments to get through.
I appreciate that. Go on.
I don't get caught behind like you do in Raw.
Shut up. Right. Do you think that he would... If they offered him the Rumble, do you think he'd take it? I think he's trying to find a way out.
He's trying to find a way out. Aleister Black.
I don't think, even if they offered him a spot in the Rumble, I don't think he'd take it. If they offered him anything but going back to NXT, I
think you're talking about a company offering someone that's their employee. I think if they tell him he's in the Rumble, he's doing the Rumble.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think you're taking personal issues into. He's an employee ultimately, and they can tell him what the hell they want him to do. And he can refuse it, but I mean, if Cena, it's on 205 Live, not NXT, according to WWE social media.
You know what, man? I might check out 205 Live.
No, you won't, because you'll be doing a review with us. But yeah, it's probably just a mix-up on social media. It's not like WWE do it all the time.
Well, you do have had some Dusty Classic matches on there.
Have they had female wrestling matches on there though?
Yeah, they have. Yeah,
have they? All right.
Yeah, more recently for the Dusty stuff. Yeah, I mean, it might bring some eyes to the product.
If Cena is at Mania, maybe he will win Rumble. Maybe so, man. Cena versus Drew should be amazing. I think it could be a really good match, a really good way to put Drew over, actually. So much for Sting, no wrestling in AEW. Yes, they have finally announced, not on the freaking TV show like they should have done via social media, that he's having this street fight thing with Brian Cage and Ricky Starks at Revolution. So it'll be cinematic. I'm quite looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Daleks are evil, and Dom is love, sunshine, and the middle bit in an Oreo wrapped into one.
Oh, thank you. That's a lovely thing to say.
The middle bit of an Oreo.
The white bit, the like creamy.
Yeah,
white
which is really tasty until you have too much, and then you just want to vomit, right?
Well, how long have you been dealing with me for? So clearly you haven't got enough of me yet.
Got enough of you. Yeah. I'm trying to get rid of you, shake you off like a Klingon.
Shake it off, shake it
off. Me and girlfriend are watching horror movies all weekend. Gav, that sounds freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, it does.
One that you've got a girlfriend to that you're watching horror movies. McGregor beat up an old bloke and beat up a bus. He's a poor representative of Ireland. Yes, he is. Which one's Gav? Someone from the UFC jumped several balconies and got into a room and dropped off a bag, unknown substance in there, and got fired. Didn't know that.
All right, wow, yeah.
Dude's joined us. Hi, my Birmingham friend. How you doing, man? Lovely to see you.
What up, dude?
Golga was Earthquake. John Tenter.
John Tenter, yeah.
There we go. Scott, is it I don't know what that means. Orton stole his wife's underwear for that mask.
I mean, fair enough. Fair play to him.
He's got any spare copies? I might burn myself just to wear a pair. Blair Witch Friday the 13th collection Nightmare on Elm Street series. Nice, dude. Nice. Classics.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, did we ever see, I rewatched the Freddy vs. Jason film the other day.
Oh, did you? It was fun.
Terrible, but also awesome. The soundtrack to it was brilliant.
Oh, man, it's a good soundtrack.
Full of nostalgia, yeah.
It's a fun film, as long as you don't take it too seriously. This is the first time I am not excited for the Rumble, said Jared.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be different, isn't it? It's going to be very different. We're living in, a completely different era, a completely different time.
I'm kind of excited to see where the directions of Mania's heading. I think that's always quite interesting. I'm
particularly interested to see how, because you're right, Anthony. I don't know how they can do anything else. That sort of, we'll call it the quote unquote COVID Rumble. I think
it's the sorry, Dom. I think it's the least predictable Rumble that we've had for a while. I don't know who's winning.
Are we talking like Brock Lesnar, style with like, but put Randy Orton in there instead? So
I think there'll be moments of that. I think Braun Strowman will be in, people come in and throw him out. I think there'll be moments where people come in and clear out to make way for the next ones. But no, the interesting thing is I don't know how it's going to go, and I feel like the last few Rumbles have been pretty predictable. This year, a lot of people are saying Daniel Bryan, but I don't see it.
I mean, Daniel Bryan's a really good kind of between times challenger. There's a couple of pay-per-views coming up before Mania. Yeah,
and he's a really good fallout, because I think it'll be Goldberg and Roman at Mania, but if Goldberg is to catch COVID or have a sickness or whatever that is before Mania, throw Daniel Bryan in there and you've got your backup. You know what I mean? Scott, that was here because he wanted to get to 4 to help him cut weight, and he wanted roids to help him win, and broke COVID rules. I dropped it on Discord. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, check out our Discord. The link is in the description. Jake's posted some awesome stuff in there. Thank you so much, man. Good picks, Gav. Absolutely, Gav. Only 4 matches announced for the Rumble. Reigns, Owens, Goldberg, Drew, and Women and Men's Rumble. Hurry up, Vince, and book some damn matches. I assume we're going to get Carmella and Sasha as well. Yeah.
I mean, do you think that we're going to see anything of that sort? Because Alexa Bliss beat Asuka on Raw. So
in a terrible mess.
I
knew you would. You get muted, you prick. It was stupid. It was garbage, Dom. And then you put on the bloody video, because I saw someone like it. Oh, this is some of the best stuff that Alexa's did in years. And I was like, dude, her whole title run was wonderful. And you're just talking crap. It's crap. It's garbage, Dom. Asuka looks like a freaking idiot.
So my question is then, Anthony, is that a match for the Rumble, or is Alexa Bliss winning the Women's Rumble?
I'd prefer it for a Mania match, personally. I think you can do some interesting things as a Mania match, but yeah. I just thought.
I know you did, but that's why I do Raw and you do SmackDown traditionally, because I love Raw. I like the Hurt Business. I like Riddle. I like the Hardy Bros. I like Retribution. I like Retribution now. I'm getting more into Retribution. Ali's been amazing on promo.
Mate. Well, we've all got different things that float our boat.
I wish it was shorter. I really do wish it was shorter. For the rest of my week. I remember you yesterday. So what day were we on? Friday yesterday. You were like, Raw's just messed me up for the week. Like, I get it, man.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It really does.
Gav Jarman says, I love my classic horrors, mate. So do I. Brain Dead is my favourite movie of all time, and my second favourite is the original Dawn of the Dead.
I remember you made me watch both of those, and I can remember them to this day because they scared me so much.
They're not scary, it's fun.
I can remember watching them in different houses as well with you, like 2 different houses, because it's burned into my memory.
Did I have 2 different girlfriends?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. He usually doesn't announce to the day. No, probably not. They don't like promoting in the WWE promotion. Someone make a Bernie Mitten meme with these two talking. I got my girlfriend to watch some old school ECW. Gav, educating his girlfriend. I hope the Fiend isn't in the Rumble. I think he will be. I think Randy Orton will be, and I think the Fiend will be.
Well, if the Fiend's in the Rumble, then are you
going to say the Fiend's winning?
He's eliminating Orton.
Yeah.
If it's at the very least,
he might just step out after eliminating Orton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The only upside I can think of is if AEW Impact partnership is if they use Impact's incredible women's division. Well, they have announced a tag tournament with a Japanese-centric one side of the poster, which is quite interesting. Then Now Forever is just on. I'll let you know when we hit the Forever. Yes, absolutely, and I think that they could definitely draft in some of Impact's women for that. I think that would be a really good idea. Goldberg is beating Drew for sure, in my opinion. Gutted, Jake. Gutted, isn't it? I came here from the Eve stream. Awesome, Jared. Eve Rock. And last week we had... it's a really good podcast to go back and watch. Like, we didn't watch much of SmackDown. We watched it, but we were just talking wrestling in general, me and Dan. So go check that out from last week. Not now. I mean, we're live now. You can interact and stuff like this. But maybe when you're doing the pots tomorrow. Who knows? But that's awesome. Thank you. And iron your curtain, or I'll write this again. Why? What the hell's up with that bloody curtain? Piss off, Jack. Detelia said hello. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Say hello, Dom.
Yo, my stream just froze. I was like, what? But yes, Detelia, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome.
Has anyone seen the movie with Goldberg playing a serial killer Santa Claus? It was terrible.
I really want to.
His chances with Drew.
Why is Sonya wearing all these smart suits? Is she a general manager now?
She's an authority figure, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's amazing. Maybe I'd watch Connor versus that lad off YouTube. Yeah.
Why is Apollo Crews sat with Roman Reigns?
Because he's joined Roman Reigns.
Has he?
Yeah, and he's got a match against Big E tonight.
Has he joined Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
All right, is he a Paul Heyman guy now? Nice.
Yeah. What's up, my Holomaniacs? Hello, Danny. Welcome. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. Why, Jackie boy, says Jake, Connor would die. I'm really excited for the Rumble, as it's going to be interesting and returns. I'm interested to see the direction. I'm not excited about the card. I mean, but then 5 minutes of my life for Goldberg and Drew ain't going to hurt me.
Yeah, you've always said that, but then we've seen some pretty terrible Goldberg matches recently, man. So you're still going to complain.
Yeah, I'm only going to whinge for 5 minutes.
You will complain lots.
Hello, I'm here for a second. I'll be here for your review, and if you're doing one tonight, hi Snazzy, hope you're doing well, mate. Hakeem, the Rumble card looks solid. It's not there's not a lot on it yet to look solid, but it'll get there. Jack Connor would destroy the lad off YouTube. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, Jake Paul. Yeah, I've seen that. That's not actually happening, is it? They're just fantasy booking that, right?
I don't know. I don't care. Rumble is always my favourite pay-per-view of the year. I do like a good Rumble. I'll give you a hint for my predictions. It's not Daniel Bryan.
No.
Interesting, Jakey boy. We can't wait to see all your predictions in Discord. We're also going to be doing a Zoom call the night of the Rumble as well, prior to the Rumble happening. Did you know that, Dom?
Are we?
Surprise! Surprise!
Awesome!
Why is there an ad for SmackDown second before SmackDown starts? It's the WWE promotion. That's how they promote the shows. Eve Riot Girls of Wrestling has joined us. Wonderful stream last night. Wonderful stream today. Everyone go subscribe to Eve because it freaking rots. I've loved the insight Dan's been giving into matches. I've been telling Dom about it. Evening all. Dom, say hi to Eve.
Yeah, hi Eve. How you doing? Nice to see you. Good to see you, Dan.
I'm the puppet master. Hey Dan, Asuka is rubbish in my opinion anyway, so let Alexa destroy her. Asuka's great, but she's just blah at the minute. She's just like
she's not been given the best run, has she? So
it's just got silly. It's just silly now. Evening at Eve. Hey Jack, evening. Like the Hurt Business, they're getting split up. Lol. Yes, they are splitting up, Dom.
Are they actually now officially splitting up?
Well, no, but Cedric and Shelton were going at it again. Eve, did you check out the ugly Christmas sweater site? I can't imagine them fully splitting Hurt Business up. No, we get the VR model of Roman Reigns having an orgasm as Roman comes to the ring. So I've got loads of time to continue reading comments. Yes, I did, Danny. Thank you. Went down the rabbit hole there. Oh, man, have you bought a load of jumpers for yourself, Eve? Like and Raw don't belong together. I shouldn't have to cardio for a wrestling show. Very good. All Bray Wyatt characters could be at the Rumble. I feel like that might be next year. Eve, there is a lot of interesting stuff. There is. Watching Rumble with fake audience feels more depressing than Mania, says Eve. Well, we'll party with it. We'll party with it. The upside to AEW and Impact partnership is the Bullet Club and Kenny storyline. Absolutely, that's been brilliant so far.
I've been enjoying that, yeah, to be fair. I've really been enjoying that.
What was the bad part of the Impact AEW crossover that you alluded to earlier?
I think there's, like I say, some of it's been a bit overdone.
What bit?
I think the Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers thing is cool, but there was the private party stuff and the Matt Hardy stuff. It was good for ratings, but yeah, it just seemed a little bit forced.
Okay, cool. Interesting.
And I also haven't seen any Impact guys on AEW except for the Good Brothers. So if they're going to have private party on Impact, then I'd like to see, Rosemary on AEW or something like that. You know what I mean?
I think we will get some women crossover soon. I think especially with this women's tournament coming up, but. Yeah, I don't know if the tag team division needs anything because, AEW is pretty stacked in the tag team division. I love the Dudley Boys, says Gav. Nice, man. Heatwave Innocent in ECW. Absolutely. Heatwave Incident, that was, wasn't it? Can you see my comments? I certainly can, Julia. Futuristic. A normal Rumble's a logistical nightmare, but with COVID, I'm surprised they're still bothering with it, says Jack. Good point of view, man. Hey, Mike Cavalier. Welcome, my dude. Thank you so much for joining us. Dom, say hello to Mike.
Yo, I said yo. I'll say hi to people when I want to, man.
I'm just a puppet master here. I'm the puppet master. That Goldberg film is Santa's sleigh. Still 10 minutes into Raw, and we have no action or anything taking place. Roman Reigns is still making his entrance.
10 minutes into Smackdown. You're on the wrong stream, Anthony.
Why? What did I say? You
said Raw.
Oh, that's because it was going on forever.
You're in the mindset.
Did you watch a take on Jeff Rogan Experience? I haven't yet, but someone did share it in our Discord. Futuristic shaved it, so I've got to check that out.
I watch a lot of Joe Rogan on just for my own research for my counselling work because he's a really good interviewer and he's good at listening. So I'm really interested to check that out. Actually, yeah.
Nice, man. I know, but I thought Dominant couldn't. We can, Futuristic. I'm so tired of Reigns' long promos to start SmackDown. I agree. The match must be 5 minutes. You'll whinge hours. Yes, I will. At Jack, they could technically do a cinematic match, but the continuity would be a nightmare to cut together. Right, just to confirm what's happening on SmackDown right now, we are getting a fake chanting boo for Roman, and he's doing the Roman Reigns thing to a fake friggin' piped-in bloody boo. It's stupid, Dom.
The crowd are booing.
No,
they're doing the thing.
No, they're not, Dom. It's bullshit.
Okay.
I hate that.
All right.
What we're not going to see? Him and Kevin Owens.
So he's now controlling Kevin Owens' movements. What's this?
I don't get it. Adam Pearce was scheduled for the match, and then he said card subject to change and brought out Kevin Owens. So He's playing on an old injury. I assume tonight Roman's going to properly injure Adam Pearce.
Okay.
That way I'm thinking is beneath Roman. Card subject to change is how losers think. Welcome to the WWE's booking over the last 20 years. Is Roman cutting a promo on the writing staff right now?
I think he is, yeah. I think he genuinely is, mate.
Yeah, but the pandemic's not finished, Roman, so why are you back?
Yeah, they've only just started referencing that, you know.
I know,
They've
yeah.
not mentioned the pandemic at all.
I know,
A lot of time.
Until Drew. And why Drew, Dom?
Yeah.
Because Drew's a face. Roman's talking about various body parts of him hurting to get out of matches. I think he suffered with hernias, doesn't he, or something?
He does, yeah. He did do in 2014, yeah.
My back hurts. What is this? The 80s, Dom?
He's just complaining. He's just having a moan.
Just having a moan. Jack, they could
My
technically
neck,
do a
my
cinematic
back.
match, but the continuity would be a nightmare to cut together. Absolutely, it would be. Oh, God, it'd be horrible.
Is he trying to get out of his match? Is that what this is leading up to?
Yeah, yeah. But he's not facing Adam Pearce at the Rumble anyway, so let's not worry about that.
He's not facing Adam Pearce at the Rumble, is he? He's facing Kevin Owens.
Yeah, but even last week people were saying, oh, it'll happen. And I'm like, it's not happening, man. It's not happening. Don't worry. With COVID, could be a new Rumble match and safe distance match. Lol, absolutely. Why don't we just play it on 2K instead? 2K20, let's laugh at some glitches for an hour. Adam Pearce saying this is getting out of control. Drew, I mean, Kevin Owens should, like, what? Sure, come on. Come on.
I mean, it's a great heel promo from Roman. He's doing some amazing heel work at the moment.
Yeah, his delivery's fine, but it's just all slow, Dom.
Calling him Kevin Owens is B word. Ooh, Roman Reigns getting personal, saying Adam Pearce has been in a match for 6 years, Anthony.
It's just a bit slow, man. Goldberg will have to tap into his inner Universal Soldier to beat Drew. Yes, he will. How would you book the Men's Royal Rumble match? Big question there, Joe. Depends. If Goldberg's not beating Drew, I'd have Goldberg win to face Roman. Like, that's the only way you can keep him strong coming out of Rumble if he loses to Drew. If not, the Reigns and Roman and Goldberg means nothing. Which is crap. It's crap booking.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
The women's division since Rousey left has been meh. They've got some wonderful talent. Are they saying anything? No, he's just belittling him. That's fine.
They're kind of just complaining at each other, are they? You know?
Yeah, but it just goes on too long, Dom.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been really enjoying what I've seen of seeing Adam Pearce, more regularly. I think he's really
I think
entertaining.
he's
Obviously,
fun...
Roman Reigns has been fantastic, but this just seems to be dragging a bit.
Yeah. Well, I think authority angles are quite hard to do, Dom, and I actually think he's managing that really well. Authority characters are hard to get right, and I think he is really getting it right. The women's division's been meh since Rousey left. I really enjoyed the Bayley Sasha stuff. I think there's been some good stuff. There's been a lot of garbage as well. I love editing, but I wouldn't do that with a Rumble. Too many plates to spin, absolutely. Yeah,
there's a lot of plates to spin with the Rumble.
He's disrespecting Roman's family now. Paul Heyman letting us know. Anthony is a stan of Raw. Yes, he is. Anthony, you could reach out to Adam Blampied and do one of these. Oh, cool, man. Thanks, dude. Adam Blampied does a great job. Wonderful, wonderful, entertaining dude.
Yeah, we'd love to have him on at some point. We had Simon Miller on a while ago, didn't we?
Yeah, man. I don't even feel like I need to listen to this, Dom, because it's not...
Well, I always like to listen to Paul Heyman stuff.
But it's not saying out, Dom. It just
seemed to be dragging a bit.
Considering the audience and Raw Underground stuff, they had lots of people together. I don't think they're going to change anything. RE, the Rumble structure. Oh, okay, maybe not, Eve. You're right. That Underground wasn't exactly COVID secure, was it?
No.
Oh, I love that, Mike. Anthony, can you read the Bible during these boring rain promos, says Scott?
Yeah, Anthony, get your Bible out, man.
We'd learn a bit more, wouldn't we? We'd get a bit further in our understanding of Raw's booking by reading a bit of the Bible. Eve, I missed Raw Underground. It was like losing a hand that being axed.
Are they doing Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman now? I mean, that'd be fun.
Is that what they're doing?
Yes. They're doing Paul Heyman versus Adam Pearce.
Understand this. At the end of the night, you're going to get your ass kicked. Somebody's going to get their ass kicked. Is that happening tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, that'll be really interesting.
Well, it won't be amazing. It'll be over the top.
Fun. It'll be funny.
Yeah, I mean, you get Jey Uso involved, don't you? Jey Uso's going to beat up Adam Pearce.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get an Adam Pearce Jey Uso match, like at the Rumble or something, to fill out the card.
Oh God, Tom. Don't say stuff that you don't want to come true. Two YouTube geniuses talking wrestling. Oh, thank you, Mike, man. Thank you. I don't know about Genius. I mean, I am, but I don't know about Adam. What about
Adam?
Yeah. He was saying that me and Adam Blampied should do a booking thing, and I.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And I said I was a genius, but not him.
Ah.
Starting the feud early. Bus, says Hakeem, not being horrid to Reigns, but he could cut a promo. It would be a start. He's got better. It's just.
I think he's done amazing work. Honestly,
it's just so slow.
Recently, he's been fantastic.
Justice for Sammy, I agree. Oh, man, he's chaining himself to the barricade. Oh, please let us have Sammy there all night. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
That's great.
How are you going to chain yourself to the barricade? Oh, right.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'm so far behind in comments. Right, card subject to change is how losers think. Every wrestling, film, theatre and live music promoter has said card subject to change since time immemorial. Yes, absolutely. Roman is giving our Irish term. Yes, he is. I thought when they put Heyman with Reigns that Paul would cut the promos at Gimme. Absolutely. So did I, Juggernaut. But it seems like I feel like Paul's directing Roman a lot and
definitely
getting him to understand what to say. Do you know what I mean?
I agree with you, mate. I agree. I think I think Roman's improved a lot, but there's still a lot of things to iron out. Shorter promos being the main one. I think.
Yeah, but dude, look, Heyman was always known for sometimes overdoing a promo as well. So there we go. Google Adam Pearce with hair in NWA. It will blow your mind. Adam Pearce is the longest reigning NWA champion of all time. I didn't know that at all.
No, yeah, now you do, man. Now you do.
The wrestling historian Scott Frame informing us. Oh, my back. I think Goldberg might make it worse at WrestleMania. Let's cancel it again so we can wait another year.
Yeah.
We don't have to watch it. If you guys don't want us to watch it on the stream, just let us know. It may be fake boos in the arena, but it's yawns at home. Absolutely, Kev. Pearce was a decent wrestler. Nice, man. I've never seen Pearce in a match, so I'd be excited to watch that. Why doesn't Pearce just fire them? Eve, I don't know if you're still on, but if you've got any Pearce matches, you should definitely show them. I think people would be interested in that. Do one of your commentaries on that. That'd be really good. Disrespect, absolutely. Why doesn't Pearce just fire them? Yeah, he should do. But let's be honest,
but that's like,
Pearce has no authority.
We can't expend, we've got to suspend our disbelief. We've got to, people can get away with anything. Roman Reigns can get away with anything on SmackDown. It's his show.
Yeah, but it also doesn't suspend your disbelief, but don't make stupid booking decisions.
If it was IRL Anthony, of course, he would be fired on the spot.
Of course he would. It would be. Well, the NFL Pro Bowl is being played on Madden this year, so letting up and down lads do matches on 2K isn't a bad shout. The NFL Pro Bowl, really? No. This is stupid. Can you show the real show? Caitlin, welcome. No, I can't, I'm afraid, because that would be against YouTube copyright. But hope you're having a good time if you're still here.
Yeah.
Owens can stay, but Roman, can you please go? Lol, absolutely. Yes. Well, Roman's fine. It's just, in fact, the matches are great. It's just cut it down a bit. Hey, sorry I'm late. Oh, mate, Millie, welcome. How are you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. This is Dom. You haven't seen him on the stream because he's a lazy arsehole who hasn't been doing any streams recently. But
I think Millie came. No, I did one on Saturday. Did Millie come on the weekend? I think maybe potentially, very briefly to the Brody chat one.
But if you didn't, now you're gonna look like a right prick, aren't you?
I am, but
this is my podcast partner, Dom. He's amazing. He's my brother to another mother.
Nice to see you, Millie, and thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Welcome to the Wrestling Kitchen.
There we go. What is Heyman saying? Pearce disrespected Heyman, not Reigns, LMAO. We're getting a Sammy promo.
Straight into it. Victimized.
Oh, poor Sammy.
Like, my hands accidentally were on his tape.
Why is Asuka coming out?
What?
Is she just going to look like a child again?
Tag titles.
Oh, great.
Tag championships.
So I like the fact that Sami Zayn is protesting. He's going to be protesting all the way through the show. What is Heyman saying? Pearce disrespected Heyman's, not Reigns. Absolutely, he did. The fake boos are from WWE 2K20 game. Well, they'd be glitching all over the place if there was, Jamel.
Yeah.
I call myself a wrestling expert, but I forgot Postman Pat used to wrestling. There we go. Indeed. This is already weird. It's too slow, Millie. Again. Last week's SmackDown, we were like straight into it, and this week we are 25 minutes in, still getting the entrance to the first match. Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman, WTF. I think that'll be quite funny. Caitlin, we can't. It's against the law. Respect Roman. What does that mean to me? There is no progression whatsoever. I've lost my place. In 15 to 20 minutes of TV. Absolutely, Danny, and that's a major issue that WWE have occasionally.
But SmackDown's been a lot better than Raw recently, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's normally 3 hours of no progression on Raw. CM Punk has said he's up to being in 2K22. Oh, nice.
I mean, that's not going to happen.
Nah. Well, I don't know. Maybe he'll accept the payoff. I don't know. The games have a track record of getting impossible records back. Oh, they do actually. Yeah, Sting, Goldberg, they'll turned up in the game.
They all came back. Yeah, but they all came back or they all announced their comeback first.
No, they didn't.
Like the game was done to promote Sting's comeback, and the game was done to promote Goldberg's.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. I promise you, it wasn't. I promise you, there was no matches until after they had announced that they were the special DLC. The same with the Ultimate Warrior, who was then announced for the Hall of Fame.
The game was launched to bring back the wrestler.
Well, maybe so, but what I'm saying is it was the games company that reached out to the wrestler, not WWE, and said, will you be the special edition of this game? They sold the rights to them and said yes, and then WWE had talks with them to get them in. That's what happened.
But the game was a leading factor of them coming back.
26 minutes. Well, yeah, but that's exactly what I said, you prick. You're just disagreeing with me to be irate.
No, I'm not.
You are.
To be irate.
No, I can't think of the right word. I can't think of the right word. Piss off. CM Punk said he's up to being in 2K22. Oh, God, I don't read that comment again. We'll have another argument. The games have a track record of... Oh, Jesus, don't read that comment again. I'll get in another argument. No more daft. Asuka on SmackDown. Yeah, it's for the tag team champions. Light Train, mind the gap. Yeah, if you could like the video, it really helps us out, dudes.
Alexa Bliss should interfere and cost Asuka. That's what I think. What I'd like to see. I love the Riot Squad, by the way. I also love the Riot Squad.
So instead of having like a clean, good wrestling match between three brilliant wrestlers, excuse me, you'd rather watch...
What do you mean 3 brilliant wrestlers? Liv's improving all the time.
3 brilliant wrestlers.
I know you're talking about Liv, and she's improving all the
time. You would rather have Alexa Bliss come in and do some goofy rubbish to continue her feud.
No, at the end, maybe.
This is all about Billy Kay, Dom. All about Billy Kay. Billy Kay's with the Riot Squad now. So they're just refreshing the CM Punk versus Paul Heyman feud. It sounds that way, doesn't it, Juggernaut? Justice for Sammy. Sammy is so good. He absolutely is. No, he was calling me a genius, and I'm the king of sex appeal in Gimme a Hole. Yeah, absolutely, Jack. Paul, is Paul up there? Hello, Official King, MJJ. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
Yo.
It is Yawns at home. Absolutely. Yes, it is, Eve. We try and make it a bit more entertaining for you, guys, though. What happened on SmackDown so far? Please tell me, says Malik.
Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman promo, and then this match that we're watching right now, where the Riot Squad are facing Charlotte and Asuka.
Yeah, and Sami Zayn's chained himself to the entrance ramp and is being belligerent out there. So there we go. I worked with Pierce in Ring of Honor, but he never worked for me. Ah, right, Eve. Cool, man. Interesting. Cool. See, insight from Eve there, straight away, man. It's the women's tag team match time. Let's go, Riot Squad. What happened on SmackDown? Hi, Dom. Nice to meet you. LOL, says Millie Carden. LOL, because you look like a joke, is what Millie's saying, Dom.
Is that what Millie was saying? I'm not sure that is what Millie was saying.
That's how I read it, man. That's how I read it.
Putting words in Millie's mouth there.
Maybe so. The Pro Bowl is basically an all-stars game where everyone who didn't play the Super Bowl is eligible and few can watch it. Right. I forgot how much of a time delay there is with what you're all watching and what I'm watching. Yeah, well, we're in the UK, aren't we? And we're watching this on a... What are we watching it on, Dom?
A credible streaming platform.
Yeah.
Entirely legal streaming platform.
Dom should shave his beard. Maybe then he'd look half as good as Ant. Wow, thank you.
Maybe I will.
I would rather listen to Morgan Freeman reading the dictionary than listen to a Reigns promo. I mean, I'd listen to Morgan Freeman reading a dictionary, though.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman's fantastic, but Reigns' promo's been better. You know?
Next time I do Raw, dude, I'm going to have the dictionary ready to go.
Yeah?
We're going to read the dictionary if it's shit. You guys are brilliant. Thanks, Gav. Glad you're having a good time, man. Cool. Thank you. We do a lot of these, so it's just nice to hang out with you, dudes. That's all, really. The game company is separate to WWE, Dom. I know I tried to tell him, Jack, but he wouldn't have it.
That's cool.
There's something about Sami Zayn's character and the Retribution's characters that really prove a point about how Vince sees anything slightly left of center. Yes, it does. Agreed completely, Eve. Hey, Gav, Millie, Lovers Tiff. We get them on here. We're friends. Hi again, Dan. Giant effing monitor, and yet Tamina and Natty need to stand close, right up close to. Yeah. Dude, you know about filming, man. You know about filming. You know when you've got two wrestlers in a ring and they're face to face, how uncomfortably close that is.
Yeah,
like uncomfortably close. Left of center, Vince doesn't like anything left of Ronald Reagan. Hey Dan, how are you, bro? Says Gav. Hey Millie, isn't Bischoff a creative writer for SmackDown? No, he left a while ago, Gav.
Yeah, he went. He was, and I was dead excited about it, but apparently he didn't end up doing much.
He was sat in catering most of the time, I believe. Yeah. Half hour in and nothing major yet. What did you expect, Jackie Boy? It's WWE. Didn't Bischoff quit at Gav? Nah, at Gav, he lasted about 2 weeks. He was basically a patsy. There we go. Hey, you two. Hello, Yuri Butler. Welcome.
Yo, dude. Nice to see you, man.
Dom, what are you doing on March the 10th, mate?
I'm going to Yuri Butler's birthday, mate.
He's got a birthday party. Do you know who he's going to have there?
I reckon the Divas, Kane, Undertaker, Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock, yes.
Jeff, maybe the Hardy Boys.
No Hardy Boys. JR, Jerry the King Lawler.
Nice, Jerry King Lawler. That's awesome. Yeah, but we still don't know who's riding the bus. Yuri Butler.
I think Shane McMahon's riding the bus, Tom. Personally,
you think Shane McMahon's driving the bus? I
so,
hope that Shane McMahon drives the bus to your birthday, Yuri Butler, and I hope all those people show up.
Have a good day, Yuri Butler. Lovely to see you, my dude. I love Sammy. I'd rather walk into my parents on the job than watch a Reigns promo. Jesus, Jack.
Wow, that is intense.
I'd rather walk in on your parents on the job than watch a Reigns promo, to be perfectly honest, Jack. I haven't got a clue, says Gav. Mate, welcome to the podcast. We ain't got a freaking clue either. They are uncomfortably blocked in a 16:9 frame. Yeah, there we go. He won't see the sun again for years to come. He's broken out of love. Hurt. Heal. Says Jamel.
That was good, Anthony. I enjoyed that.
Thanks, man.
It really showcases your love for the Fiend and Bray Wyatt then.
It was nothing to do with the Fiend Bray Wyatt, you silly prick.
It was to do with the Fiend Bray Wyatt. That was his theme. That's his theme music. You know that, right?
No, I didn't.
That's his theme music. You just sung Bray Wyatt's theme music with vigor.
Asuka with a running knee to Liv Morgan. Ruby Riott interrupts. Charlotte Flair. That looked a bit weak. The Enziguri from Liz Morgan. There we go. There's a wrestling move. Well done. And another one to Asuka. She's letting her move. She's going to do it. I'm a prick.
What? Yeah, you are. Oh, she's been caught on the ankle lock.
Yeah. I'll be going to Butler's birthday if he invites me. I'm sure he will.
Absolutely.
Jesus Heaven Christ on one. How long and Charlotte making her own comeback? Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Morgan rolled through on Asuka. That's cool.
Why does Charlotte need a tag team partner? This might just as well be a one-on-one match, a one-on-two match, a handicap match. That's the thing. Oh, Ruby Riott sat on Asuka. She had the Raw champion pinned there, Dom.
She did.
Not that championship means anything. Something was supposed to happen there, wasn't it? That didn't. When Liv fell onto Billie Kay. Knee to the face of Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott's so good, man.
She is. Well, she missed it. She missed the kick there.
Natural selection looked better than the last natural selection we saw.
Yeah.
Nice, cool. Okay, cool. Rock and roll.
That was really cool. That was a really cool.
It was a cool ending to the match, but
that was a nice ending. Yeah, that was a good dynamic.
At once, Liv Morgan was out of the ring. Is that what you're saying? Oh, you don't want to see my parents on the job, Anne? Yes, I do, Jack. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Yeah, we all do.
Ken Shamrock wasn't always the sharpest knife in the dresser. No, I just think Vince is like a broken record. Oh, he absolutely is, Gav. No effing hot tag here when she's made her own comeback in a 2-on-1 for how effing long, says Eve. Eve not appreciating the producing of that match.
Okay, so Reginald works for Carmella right?
Yeah,
as
he's
the
a
photographer.
Samela. Did you see her doing skipping rope with her hair? That was brilliant.
Yeah,
Cool.
that was awesome.
Yuri Butler, I like The Undertaker, Ken Shamrock, The Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, The Divas, The Big Show, Any Edge and Christian, because I like watching them on YouTube. Rock and roll, Yuri Butler.
Awesome, mate.
You are the wrestling fan. Fiend
Awesome, mate.
music on my exercise playlist. What, the slow one?
Code Orange theme is awesome.
Is Buried Alive tonight? No, we're watching Buried Alive on Wrestle Stories channel tomorrow, which we're going to be watching the original In Your House Buried Alive pay-per-view, so come and hang out with us there. And also Dom tomorrow on this channel has a tribute to Brody Lee. He's doing another one of his match watch on, so if you fancy hanging out with Dom, what are you watching? You watching Dean Ambrose and...
watching the AEW Championship match between Moxley and Brody Lee.
Good fun, man. Good fun.
From 23rd of May 2020. So I'm looking forward to that.
Look at you with the dates. Very impressed, Dom. That's why you're here. You're the star.
It's also my birthday, so it's an easy one to remember.
Oh, you cheated. Bray Wyatt has great songs. He can do. I can never not see Asuka's song. Me too, man.
I mean, that's part of her outfit, though, isn't it? You know,
it is weird. It is weird. Great bump on the natural selection from Heidi. Heidi, he means Ruby, Jesus. Yeah, it was, yeah. It was also that Charlotte held on to it a bit longer because the other time she didn't do it. Asuka need not be there. Absolutely. They're completely destroying the Raw Women's Champion at the minute. Absolutely. That stupid thing with Alexa Bliss. Asuka loses...
but I think Alexa Bliss has, a lot of people love Alexa Bliss at the moment. So
yeah, I love Alexa Bliss, but let's not make the champion look like a giggling idiot. Asuka loses on Raw, but has no side effects of that Bliss confrontation on SmackDown. I guess we're just going to ignore that. Welcome to the WWE, Scott. The tag titles are more important than the Raw women's titles at the minute because Charlotte's involved. Bianca actually skips her hair. Okay, I've not been the haircut July 24th. He's not been for a haircut since July the 24th.
Sorry, man, just grow your hair, dude. Just grow your hair.
Grow your hair, man. People with long hair are sexy, I've been told.
Have you?
Many a
Who told
time,
you that?
brother. Many a time.
Really?
Oh, many a time, yeah. Yeah. Hey, you're good looking.
Is that what you get? Hey,
you're good looking.
It's better than me. In clubs, I used to get, do you know you're actually quite good looking? As if I was like, people actually stop me, and be like, do you know?
There's
like,
no.
I remember one particular. It was like a club in Scarborough of all places.
Scarborough. Fantastic. I thought there was more to that story, but apparently not. There's no possible way.
There is more. There is more, but I can't say it on the podcast.
Okay, mate. Okay.
I'll tell you about it afterwards.
Tell me later, brother. There's no possible way we are going to get a legit intergender match on the main roster. Unfortunately, well, I'd be down for that completely. I've been watching a lot of intergender matches recently, Dom. Thanks to Eve as well as other things.
Okay. Thanks to Eve. Yeah, that's good. Those are good matches. Excellent. Good taste.
What the fuck was that? Oh, I swore.
Yeah, exactly. You swore. Anthony.
F-bomb man.
Jack, time him out.
Time me out. The only thing about WWE that has any continuity is that it's consistently inconsistent.
What? Continuity?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I think it's just something else. You are on fire with the naughty words tonight, Anthony Nayland.
I said freaking continuity.
It didn't sound like that to me.
What did it sound like to you?
Sounded like something else completely, Anthony.
Continuity.
You naughty boy.
What are you on about, brother?
Something else.
What would I have said? What could continuity sound like? Please just say it. It's okay.
I'm not going to say it, no.
It's okay. Say it. I'll tell you what, I'll mute you on the stream and you can tell me
I'm not doing it, no, I don't.
And you are muted. What did I say?
I know you so well.
I'm muted. What did you say?
I'm not doing it.
You muted. What did you say?
I'm not saying it.
What did I say?
I'm not saying it because you haven't muted me.
And welcome back to Dom, Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott are backstage. He didn't tell me what it was. I tried to get it out of him when I muted him. What the hell is she on at? How did Billy and Kay interfere there, though? How did she distract the ref?
She distracted him when Ruby got the roll up. That was a
Yeah, but how was she distracting the ref? I don't feel like it was made clear.
Well, it was the referee that was distracted.
But why?
What do you mean, why? The referee was distracted while Ruby was getting the roller.
What? Because Liv fell into the manager?
No, that was before that. It was before that. There was a bit before that.
Yeah, but the ref shouldn't care about that. It's weird.
Right, so Sonya's now an authority figure, and now Riot Squad are in the Rumble. Okay.
Oh man, I tell you what, Billie Kay takes some crap that they write for her and turns it into like really fluid stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Billie Kay again without a tag team, even though she's got balls in her hair. What is that? Daniel Bryan coming out, nice. NXT UK seems to be pretty good on continuity, though, it seems. Yes, it is.
Billie Kay, man. Billie Kay. I feel so sad for her.
Oh. What's Daniel Bryan coming out for? Do you think...
What do you mean?
What's he coming out for?
Well, he looks well smart. That's him.
Do you think Asuka was just there to try and make the match look decent? I just don't get what they're doing. I just don't get what they're doing. You should have put Charlotte with someone like Lacey Evans. Like, it just makes complete sense. Asuka doesn't need that. It's just belittling her own sense of achievement in being the current women's champion. It's weird. It's currently Saturday, so Buried Alive is tonight. Oh, thank you, Jackie boy. So I was right, and now look at me. I'm the host now. Yeah, great. NXT UK is excellent, confirms Jack.
Yeah, I enjoyed your stream, man. I watched the Rampage. Looks better every week, doesn't he? I enjoy watching Rampage
I tell you
matches.
what, that match against Mastiff, yeah, it was good.
I also like the
Ginny Kaylee Ray. Oh.
I also, even though he's been used as filler, I like what's his name? The Yogurts dude that we've interviewed on the channel.
Sam Gradwell.
Sam Gradwell.
Yeah, he's fighting Rampage next.
What?
He's fighting Rampage next. He's going to get destroyed.
I'm liking both of them. We did Sam Gradwell and we did Rampage, didn't we?
We did. So Bryan's just cutting a promo on the Rumble. Is he going to declare himself? Because Daniel Bryan's of the ability to declare himself. He don't have to have a match, does he? A qualifying match. Why did they do that, Dom?
I don't know, man.
Like, Ricochet had a match against AJ Styles on Raw, which was, if he won, he'd qualify for the Rumble. Yet everyone else can just declare. It's weird. Yes.
Can you do me a solid, dude? Can you just check your audio? Because I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I'll check mine as well.
Hello?
Yeah, you go. I can hear you now. Thanks, dude.
All right. Did you mute me? It's not... What's he saying? I mean, maybe people are right. Maybe Daniel Bryan's going to win it if he's doing this promo prior to Rumble.
Yeah.
He has accomplished a hell of a lot. But you don't have Daniel Bryan.
That'd be a big deal if Daniel Bryan won as well.
What, it'd be a big deal with no fans?
I think.
Out comes Cesaro.
Okay. Cesaro, nice.
Well, Cesaro's more talented then. No one wants to hear you, Sammy.
Oh man, you know, I'd love to see Cesaro win the Rumble, Anthony.
It's not going to happen, mate. Are they having another match?
Are we getting a fight? Are we getting another match? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Cesaro said no. Cesaro said no. It was great last week. Very good.
Yeah.
Except Cesaro hit his head badly. Finally giving Cesaro some mic time, though. They're clearly building up to something in this Shinsuke.
They never give him the microphone. This is a big deal.
They're doing something with... it's all about Shinsuke, I think, Dom.
They're giving him a lot of time, though. This is lovely. And he's not as bad as Vince thinks he is on the microphone.
No, I think he's great. He's a wonderful talent. So who's going to have an open challenge to Cesaro for a place in the Rumble? Is it going to be Shinsuke? Oh, God, it's Dolph Ziggler. This guy's claiming that he caught every species of fish around the world.
One of the greatest performers of the last decade in Dolph Ziggler.
You just cut off Jamel's comment for that. Was that really worth it?
But this will be a good match, Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro.
Yeah, it will be, actually. Oh, why didn't Dolph do something with Sammy? Oh, Dolph Ziggler can go all night long, Dom. All night.
All night.
What was that?
Oh wait, are we getting Cesaro and Daniel Bryan as a tag team? Holy monkey, that'll be amazing. Cesaro and Bryan as a tag team, leaving Shinsuke to go main event.
Yeah, maybe. Dolph wants to get paid, the basic premises of wrestling, which makes sense. There we go. Cesaro versus Dolph Ziggler. Could be really good.
Man, this could be awesome, man. Like Cesaro and Ziggler.
I mean, we had Cesaro and Bryan last week, just saying.
But Ziggler's amazing.
Is Ziggler better than Bryan? I know you think he's better than Shawn Michaels.
100%.
This guy's... Go on.
So on Raw, we're getting Goldberg and Drew in the same place.
Dom, shut up. Don't promote Raw. This guy's claiming... We was getting that this week. We got Gilberg and some freaking idiot. This guy is claiming
that guy was in the Santa Claus movie. That guy's a professional actor.
Oh, cool. Still, they advertised Goldberg, didn't they? This guy is claiming that he caught every species of fish around the world using his own homemade bait. So I have to ask, is he a master baiter? Yeah, it sounds that way. What do you think, Dom?
Who?
The guy. He's caught every species of fish around the world using his own homemade bait.
Which guy?
He's just a guy. I think his name was Paul something. Is he a master baiter?
Yes, he will be a masturbator, yes.
It's not impossible, Millie, but it depends on how they're thinking from one moment to the next, absolutely. Jack says, I can't grow my hair, it just goes into a bad afro. Afros are cool. And it clearly failed, says Gav. Jack, that's an understatement. And we're not big on swearing, you ballsack. Thanks, Jack. I would rather watch my first match on loop than WWE programming. Have you wrestled in a match, Jared? You'll have to share that with us, man. That'd be awesome to watch, too.
Absolutely, mate.
Every now and then...
Is there any way you can watch it on loop? Because I'd like to check it out.
Absolutely. Every now and then WWE go through a moment where some form of intergender is okay, and then they seem to get cold feet about it and change their mind, Millie. Ha! One swear word and an apology. Yeah, not like last week's stream, is it, Dan? Oh, we had C words, we had everything, Dom, last week. I really brought the class down, didn't I? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, Dan. Yeah, you did.
But no, we love having you, mate.
Oh, stop sucking up to him, Dom. He was filth. He brought down our podcast into a layer of filth never seen before. Touche,
Oh,
Dan. No, you didn't, Eve. Just be nice to Billy Kay. Be nice, yeah. Well, she's a wonderful character. Ruby really looks like my old boss, who I fancied. Understandably, Ruby's beautiful, particularly because we both love Star Trek and hated the same bosses. Nice. Do you know what I've got used to doing on this podcast, Tom? Because everyone's like saying this person's beautiful, this person's unattractive. Every single lady that comes on now, because I've got like a little, I'm finding this thing called respect. It's weird.
You're finding this thing called respect.
Yeah,
is that because you're now online dating? So you're like now
maybe,
you're trying to learn how to talk to women.
Maybe. Now I always just say, yeah, they're beautiful. That person's beautiful. This person's beautiful, regardless of taste. They're beautiful. I think it just solves argument. That just. No arguments now. Everyone's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lol, Juggernaut Jared, I really do try not to swear sometimes, especially watching WWE. It's very difficult. Eve, you should try watching a Raw stream. Are they going to try and turn Riot Squad by having them justifiably pissed at Billy Kay? Like that was played for sympathy on Billy, which just makes no sense. It's a bit all over the place, isn't it? It is understandable, says Jared. Daniel Bryan explaining how the Rumbles works in case there's some new viewers. Pre-effing doubtful when the 50 plus is the biggest audience. Oh, touche, Dan. Brilliant. They don't have new fans.
Guys, can we just take a moment to celebrate Cesaro and Dolph Ziggler in a match? On Smackdown.
Should be good.
I'm so excited about this.
I wish Defiant was still around. Defiant Wrestling, yeah, man. Never liked Defiant much, especially after it stopped being WCW when the Cultaholic lads left. Yeah, there's a lot of issues there, wasn't there? Juggernaut Jared, you didn't have to work with them.
Unrest. A lot of unrest.
Oh, this is it, because Eve did share a story of that they left Keith Lee at the middle of a venue in the middle of nowhere.
Really? Who? What are you?
Who?
Who did it?
It was either the Cultaholic lads or when they were part of What Culture.
Oh, right. They just left him in the middle of nowhere. Oh, gutted.
Yep, because Eve had sent Keith Lee over to him because Keith Lee was working for Eve that weekend. And so quite often a wrestler will get in contact with Dan and say, is there any more jobs available? And Dan will be sending them to different places and stuff. And organise that, and no one picked up Keith Lee.
Really?
A wonderful story that Dan shared on our live stream last week, I think.
Did he end up doing the date, or just...
I think he got there eventually, yeah, but it was just a mess.
Yeah.
More promos. Jeez, WWE has gone downhill. Has it gone downhill, or has it just been like this for ages?
What? SmackDown?
WWE in general.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely gone down to say maybe we've been doing this podcast since 2017. It feels like yesterday, and I think it's gone down in quality since we've been watching it.
I'd agree. I feel the lack of sort of any engagement on NXT for me has been what's really killed it as well.
Yeah,
because NXT used to be great. More promos. Yeah. 2 decent Smackdowns in a row was our record, it seems like. Absolutely. Good to see Cesaro is okay after last week. Absolutely, because he did bang the back of his head. You see, Shinsuke worked villain again on the India Spectacle. No, I didn't. Really? Oh, Dom
I didn't see that at all.
Yeah, it's because Dom's joined us. That's why we're getting Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro.
That's right, I booked this. This is a dream match for me. Zigzag.
Where can we see this Sami Zayn documentary that he's making? Please release that as a network special. I would genuinely watch that. I watched WCPW a lot and Defiant. I did not watch much either, Jack. There we go. Cesaro and Bryan in a team sounds incredible, says Jake. Agreeing with you there, Dom?
Absolutely, yeah. I would definitely take that, 100%.
Paolo Lamchop, our dear friend, has joined. Hello, mate. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Nothing to be ashamed of, Gav. He's great.
Hello,
Dolph is superb, says Eve. Riot Girls of Wrestling.
Yeah, you see, there you go, Eve. Eve, thank you.
Oh,
Dan,
I was waiting for the reaction.
Dan,
Jesus.
yes,
Oh, God.
Yes. Yes. Dan is now obviously.
And Cesaro gets a pin over Dolph Ziggler.
Cesaro with a Cesaro got to neutralizer, but Dan, honestly, mate, it's wonderful to have you tell me that Dolph is amazing, because Dolph is amazing, and you can't disagree with Dan.
No, I'd never disagree with Dan. Dom, who's Dom? Shut up!
I don't care what you say about me. You're not going to insult Dan. You're not going to insult Dan. Eve, Pro Wrestling, all those wonderful streams with hundreds of people checking out wonderful wrestling products.
Shut up.
And you can't disagree with Dan about Dolph freaking Ziggler being one of the absolute best.
No, he said he's superb. He didn't say he's one of the absolute best. Dom, who's better? Dom, shut up.
Superb.
Who's better?
Superb.
Are you going to get that tattooed on you now?
Superb. That's what Dan said. Dan,
who's better?
Dan,
Who's better, Dolph Ziggler or Shawn Michaels? You've answered this. Yeah, Dolph Ziggler. You've answered this loads of time. You sound like a prick. Jared, they sound amazing.
Well, hang on, wait a second. Contextually, right, Shawn Michaels has the better legacy.
You've never done this before. Now you're showing off. You always go, hey, Dolph is like a good Shawn Michaels.
Contextually, right, Shawn Michaels is better, but if Dolph Ziggler had the chances that HBK did, he would have superseded HBK.
Second match in an hour. We're so lucky. I go to Ant for dating advice. I won't bother Jackie boy. Jack, really? Is it good? Because I need some. No, it's no good. Bucks versus Packers. My body is ready. The Young Bucks versus Pack. Is that the Bucks versus Packers, Dom? Yeah.
Young Bucks versus Pack is a good match.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that new camera shot they're doing, Dom.
What's that?
The out of focus, manual focus stuff they're doing. It's an NHL thing, apparently. Do you see how Sasha's like in focus there and the rest is out? It's beautiful. Really nice. It's a Fox thing, I was told on last week's stream. Oh, Ant's last name is Valentino. Indeed it is. Cultaholic described the What Culture boss, same as me. Dom's worked with them as well, hasn't he, Dom?
Yeah, I work for What Culture, yeah.
Care to slag anyone off on stream?
I like to think that as much as I appreciate the opportunity, I certainly like to treat the writers that work with me on Soundsphere magazine with a lot of respect, and from what I've heard, it doesn't always translate on What Culture, but that's, many people all have had different experiences. So,
God, you're so good at being PC. I love it, mate. I love it when you get into this PC mode. It's beautiful.
Well, no,
that's why you do Raw.
It's been a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity to write about wrestling, write about comic books, video games, which
cool, man.
are all things I love. But like I say, it's important to be understanding and supportive of writers and talent. And like I say, I've heard different things from different people about the way What Culture run things. There
we go. Eve Riot Girls Wrestling. This is about Keith Lee again with What Culture. It's not that they didn't pick him up; it's that they just effed off without him and we're like, not our problem. So unprofessional. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't be like that in any sort of industry.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened, man, to Keith Lee,
Yeah, if he was working for Dom would be late.
man, if I was late, I'd be like, Keith, mate, I'm taking you for breakfast. You know me well enough to know that, like, if I'm late for something, or that if I'm doing some business,
kidding? You never buy me freaking breakfast. You're late to every stream. You was late tonight.
What?
We said we was meeting at 20 past. We said we was meeting at 20 past, and then your first video call was at 24 minutes past. I've got freaking evidence of it. So you buy me freaking breakfast?
Yeah, I'll buy you. But dude, how many times have I taken you for coffee? How many times?
Yeah, and I end up freaking paying you, cheap ass.
What?
I end up paying most of the last few times.
Well, hang on a minute. Don't you bloody start with me about people paying me. Or don't you bloody start? Shut up.
What, are you saying that you normally pay?
I pay for quite a lot of stuff, yeah.
Bullshit. Do you remember that roast dinner we had at Nibble?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Who bought that? Who bought that? Yeah. What about the last coffee we have? Left me card at home. Left me card at home, man. Can you show us a favour? I'll tell you what, I'll PayPal you it. I don't have a freaking PayPal, Dom.
Well, hang on a minute. Can you just give me can you just cut me a bit of slack?
No, you're late all the time, and it does my head in.
What do you mean? We'll get someone else to do the podcast then.
I can't, because no one's as entertaining as you little prick.
Shut up then.
Like he's an American, like he's an American in a foreign country. No idea where he is or anywhere, and they just effed him over. Man, it's crap. It's crap. They shouldn't have done that at all. Cesaro was good on the mic. It was great, Polo. Absolutely great. That's ridiculous, Eve Pros of Wrestling. Yes, for F me. Well, that the What Culture boss is a twat, but I agree. They should have done that date, as you're right, very unprofessional. Absolutely. How long on promos and feck all ring time? Yes, we've only had 2 matches, and that Dolph Cesaro match should have gone on a lot longer. It become a nothing match. He's been wasted in WWE. In fact, all the matches have been a bit nothing, haven't they, so far?
Yeah, I've not. I mean, the Dolph and Cesaro match definitely popped me, but in terms of
quality of match, it was too short.
Yeah, quality of matches we've really missed, and especially because you got, I've been really looking forward to watching SmackDown because you've been so complimentary of it the last few weeks. This, is not as exciting as I'd wanted it to be. I don't think.
Right. I don't think it's been as good tonight. He's been wasted in WWE. Don't understand why he's there, and he could just join AEW. I don't know if we're on about Dolph or Cesaro, but probably both would be better in AEW or NXT, maybe. Dom is hyped today. Yes, he is. He's been eating donuts. Is this even a wrestling show, says Jake? No. In fact, that's a good point, because we're now going to get a promo between Carmella. What the devil is she wearing?
Who's Reginald?
Reginald is Carmella's sommelier.
Yeah, but what?
A sommelier is someone that generally hands you champagne on an aeroplane or something like that.
And now he's in a match. He's wrestling.
Yeah, apparently. It won't happen. We all know it won't happen. Is this even a wrestling show? Love it. After 56 minutes, we've had 17 minutes of match. Yes, and ad breaks as well between that. Let's not forget. Here we go. The ring bell's gone for this Sasha Banks versus the Sommelier. This is cool. What's he doing? He's got out a rose.
I gotta admit, he's looking super cool in his jacket and his trainers.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, he's got a rose for Sasha Banks.
Yeah. Is this a Sommelier or Angel Garza? And a slap to the Sommelier. We're getting into gender.
Did you speak French? I think he just spoke French.
I don't know. Landing on his feet. That was nice. That was really nice. I didn't expect that to happen from the arm drag. The thing that separated SmackDown from Raw.
Wow, that flip was amazing. From
yeah,
Reginald.
You're a little bit behind, aren't you? It was amazing. The thing that separated SmackDown from Raw was that there was actually a large wrestling portion. Absolutely, man. Last week, it was really good. This has been more similar to Raw. Agree completely, Eve. Putting respect on Dolph's name at Dom. It's boss time. Do your boss time dance, Dom.
Boss time.
Do your boss time dance, Dom.
I'm liking Reginald so far. This is entertaining. Wow, that flip was awesome.
Do your boss time dance, Dom. There we go. Oh, wow! Oh, watch this, Dom. Over the steps.
Yeah, I'm a few seconds. That's awesome. Wow.
I meant Dolph,
amazing.
says Gav. That's all good, my dude. You meant Dolph with the comment of he's being wasted in WWE. Yeah, he is, yeah.
I'd like to see him go somewhere else,
But then he's on good money, so he's probably just taking the
He's
payday.
one of the top 10 or something. He's on $1 million a year, isn't he?
Whoa,
this guy is awesome. At least his flips are incredible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, and there we go. This is actually a nice tease for some nice intergender matches. It'd be really cool if they started to do that.
Yeah, that was cool. Nice bulldog.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Green Bay Packers. The Young Bucks versus Pack. That's right. If you want to see Cesaro and Daniel Bryan team up, check out Daniel Bryan and Cesaro versus Mike Quackenbush and Jigsaw from Shakira, says Jared. Nice, man. Thanks for that. I work for What Culture? I'll slag the boss off all day. He can't accept, there's out he don't know.
Right, yeah. I mean, I had some positive experiences, but I certainly got that vibe.
Sasha with a crossbody?
But like I say, very successful, globally renowned. So they're doing amazing stuff.
The only issue I've got with this is there's no offense being taken to Sasha at all.
Yeah.
It's just a bit.
Yeah, Sasha's kind of countering everything. I'm not sure whether.
Knees to the. Nice. Oh, throwing that champagne into the virtual audience. I once met Dolph before. Nice one, Jake. Was he a nice bloke? The Fiend will be in the Royal Rumble, but it will be Bo Dallas as his doppelganger. Yeah, fingers crossed.
That'd be pretty cool. It'd be nice to see Bo, actually.
Yeah, he hadn't done that for a while, had he?
Whoa, nice counter to the backstabber there. That was great.
I mean, I tell you what, Sasha's looks really clean in this match as well. Sometimes she doesn't look that clean, but she's looks.
This is like ballet, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
This is like ballet, yeah. By the way, Sasha's
but the problem is there's been no offense, and that's the problem.
No, to Sasha, yeah.
Yeah, because they're afraid.
I really like Sasha's hair, the black tint in her hair. It's amazing.
Didn't even notice.
Yeah, she's got black tint. That was all right, but it was more like a ballet performance.
Yeah, but I love that. I thought it was really good. I just wish there was some offense on the other side. Yeah,
if Sasha would have taken some offense. Yeah,
I agree. That was it, but didn't that show Sasha's skill, man? Wow. Love us Tiff again, lads, just kiss. You guys make this stream so funny, so glad I subscribed. Awesome, Gav. Well, it's not normally this funny. Mondays, Dom does a Raw stream that's crap.
Thanks, mate.
You're welcome, love. And I do everything else because I've got a bad back at the minute from carrying this podcast. Gav, he was really nice. I joked on with him for a bit. He was funny. We discussed him winning Money in the Bank and stuff as it was around that time. Nice one, Jakey boy. You alright, Dom?
Yeah, just looking at comments too.
Alright. Gav,
how you doing?
Yeah, I'm great. I love you.
I love you too.
Passed him the mic for him to do it. Roman Reigns now having a go at Paul Heyman for challenging him to a match.
I think the Reigns and Heyman dynamic's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Raymond looks like he's about to vomit on Reigns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Behold of the bromance. Welcome to the Gimme Wrestling Podcast. Mine and Dom's
welcome, mate. Welcome.
Bromance on screen. Thank you, Gav. How is everyone? George, welcome, my dude. How are you doing, mate? Lovely to see you.
Yo.
Sorry, I'm a bit behind in comments. Wow, we're actually getting a match. And although it wasn't a great match, it was absolutely beautiful on Sasha's behalf. I thought she looked like she looked sharp as hell. And while I wish there was a fight in there, yeah, I'd better get a Similia on my flight. Yes, I don't think you will, Jackie boy. Oh, you might do. Oh my god, a match, almost. Yeah, it was almost right. It was my favourite part of the night, though, because I thought Sasha looked banging.
Yeah, Sasha was great. I mean, I really liked his music. Like I said, it was more like a dance. It was more like ballet.
Yeah. But I'm cool with that. Intergender without moves from one side. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get that. Not the stuff we've been watching, is it, Eve? For those of you that are new, not being here, Eve, who are in chat, go and check out their channel. It is freaking amazing. We'll try and do a watch along with them on Wednesday again. And also, Dan's joining me next week for Smackdown, so come hang out at the Smackdown before the Rumble. So it's going to be a party. Subscribe, you get more of it. Just what you was thinking, Dan? But that was honestly entertaining for me. Yes. Oh, her effing knees. F that bump. Says Eve. Yeah, man. I think Dom was somewhat negative.
Was that towards What Culture or the wrestling match? I really like the wrestling match.
I think it was What Culture.
And I do like What Culture as well. You know, I'm very grateful for the time I had with them. But yeah, just we've got different values in the way that we treat writers. You know, I treat, you know, I think anyway, personally.
Eve says that was a fun dance. Yes, it was a fun dance, and I think that's a perfect way to describe it. Actually, it was it was a fun dance. Yeah, it was fun. The guy has spent the match basing for her. Yes, he did. Yeah, I mean, it'd be great if they were doing that as a test for something in the future, but I don't think there will be. Unfair, that comment about Sasha not being clean in her matches. Unfair. That
was
must
that
have been
towards
dumb.
you? I thought you said that she was clean in this one.
She was very clean in this one. I do have an issue, the truth. Sorry, my dude. And welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us. I do think Sasha can... She's a wrestler that really pushes herself and pushes her matches to have different type of stuff. And I have massive, massive respect for that. However, there's also times where Sasha does that and it doesn't always come across as clean, or it can come across as quite botchy, and that's because she's pushing the limits of what she can do as a wrestler, which I have massive respect for, but at the same time that's also sometimes not clean.
She tries a lot of different stuff, doesn't she? You know. Yeah,
man, absolutely. Sasha's match was too choreographed and would blow up her massive ego. I quite enjoyed it, but just my opinion, man. Poor Dom.
Is that you bullying me about Raw? I think that's talking.
I don't know.
I really enjoy the Raw streams, man. Unfortunately, because I work during the week, it does tire me out. But like, you know, I enjoy a lot of it. You know, but it's definitely made more fun by talking to you guys. You know.
I thought it was a fun match, Jack. It's really interesting. We seem to have a real difference of opinion about that Sasha match, and maybe something that's we'll talk about that more in the review. But I think it's really interesting that we've got this sort of real conflict in chat going on right now, which I think is great.
I agree. I welcome that. You know, it's good to have these discussions. That's what we set this channel up for, was to have discussions about wrestling. You know?
Absolutely. Listen to her. You'd think she's a star of Star Wars. Glad you liked it. She had like 5 minutes in Mandalorian. At Crazy, you have the right to your opinion. I also have a right to dismiss it. There we go. But Jake's comments been retracted, so I don't know what he said.
Different opinions on the community. It's all community. Everybody's cool, you know.
That was for Jake. The truth, yeah, that's true. I just think Sasha is garbage, but glad you enjoy her. Yeah, that's fair enough, man.
Yeah.
Jesus, that was the Golga mask, wasn't it? Lol.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was, mate. That's what I said. Yeah.
Woot, says Juggernaut Jared. Oh, Jack, yeah, I heard she was in that TV show. Very briefly. Jesus, you guys are writing so many comments tonight. Just shut up, a lot of you. Shut up.
One about Reginald and Cirque du Soleil. I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Oh, there we go. I don't want to sound all bumlicker, but Eve are a great channel. Yes, they are. And it's okay to be a bumlicker.
I mean, yeah, you know, everyone, you know, different people are into different things. You know, if you're into that, Jack, that's cool.
Big E was just wafting his belt towards Sami Zayn like it was a large penis.
Your audio keeps going. Like, I assume you're insulting me, so I'm fair. It's fair enough. I don't want to hear it.
I was talking about Big E's penis.
I thought you were talking about rimming.
What? PG, Dom. Rimming. Shut up, PG.
PG, you've been swearing. You did the F word. You dropped the F bomb. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful catch, going for the belly to back straight away from Big E to Apollo Crews. There's a reason Reginald was Sasha's base. He worked for Cirque du Soleil and is actually signed to WWE as a wrestler. That's awesome information there, Millie, man. Awesome. I don't know if Eve saw my comment at the end of your stream earlier, but that was right about the wrestler, about the ballet dancer. I think. You have to let me know. What's his name? Oh, god damn it!
You right?
Yeah. I just can't think of the name of a wrestler, and it's annoying me.
What? Which one?
Talk, be entertaining. Do a little dance. Cara Noir. Yeah, Cara Noir. I believe he was a ballet dancer, which is where... I think that's right. I'm sure I remember Dan saying that at some point. And his gimmick is based on Matthew Bourne's Swan Lake, with the black stripe across him.
Oh, cool.
Karen Noir's currently Progress Unified World Champion. Arnold Schwarzenegger got his vaccine shot. He said, "Come with me if you want to live." It should have been hasta la vista, COVID. Very good. I messed up the comment. Sorry, Jimmy. She was for a cameo, but promoted it like she's new Luke Skywalker. Owen Prey says, "Hello, ladies. Hello, Owen."
Hello, ladies.
Hello, the Val Venus of the podcast. Eve are very modest too. I don't see it that way. Just facts that you don't know, Jack. I missed that. Sorry. Jason Jordan is a producer for WWE now. Yes, he is. Jack, yeah, I would have expected her to be a main feature in it than how much there was for it. Yeah, I think everyone did. What I want to see from WWE is more organic promos. Jared, absolutely.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to happen. They're too in the mind of sports entertainment, aren't they, and filling up time.
They're too in the mind of scripting it, man. I heard Jordan might come back. He's got a really bad injury.
I googled it based on the beginning of the podcast. Apparently, he's training for an in-ring comeback. As long as they give him a better gimmick than Kurt Angle's kid.
Yeah, proud of my roster. You don't know, Jack? Yeah, man, the cracking roster, Eve. I really enjoyed the Sasha versus Reginald match. I did the truth. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was. It was a dance. It wasn't a fight, but I thought it looked great. Juggernaut and Gav joined us from the Eve stream. I think I saw someone else from the Eve stream in here as well. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Eve. Thank you for promoting us.
That's ace, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Didn't see that coming. Sami Zayn just got out and did the haluva kick to Apollo. Was it Apollo or Big E? I assume it was Big E. It was Apollo and now Big E. Didn't see that coming.
Are we going to get a triple threat at the Rumble?
Yeah, it will be, won't it? They always seem to put Sami in triple threats. Why is that?
I guess because he takes the fall quite a lot, doesn't he? To be fair to him.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Eve, for promoting us. We do appreciate it, man. That's so kind of you, man.
Yeah,
but it's awesome to have
Dan,
people to chat to. There's just too many now. Just slow down with the chat. I'm not being able to keep up. And if I can't keep up, Dom's got no chance on Monday. At George Vandergriff is here too. That was a dig, Dom.
I know, I wasn't paying attention.
Come back, please. Come back. If not, I just look like a bully. So say something nasty about me.
I'm not doing it. No, it's fine. I don't need to respond to you.
Prick.
I don't need to respond to you. I've got better things to do, like watch a wrestling show.
Oh, mic drop. Don't even know what that means. Sasha match was okay for a Sasha match because it was short, but it was a low standard. The only Sasha match I've ever liked was versus Bayley in NXT. Cool, man. Didn't you like the Hell in a Cell? I really like the Hell in a Cell. Sami Zayn is very underappreciated. Absolutely. The truth is speaking the truth right now. How the blue F did you get rimming from that, Dom?
Well, you guys were talking about bum licking.
Who was?
I think somebody said, it was Jack, wasn't it? That said didn't want to sound like a bum licker. That's where it came from. There's nothing wrong with a bit of rimming if that's what you're into, alright?
Dude!
Don't you dude me. Dude yourself. Shut up.
Kevin Owens, promo in a taxi. Got an Uber for this promo, Tom? Kevin Owens can't stop fighting. Why else can't you stop fighting? I love the Canadian accent, by the way.
Yeah, man.
What are the tattoos on his... What did they say?
Talk about his tattoos, Anthony.
His grandfather's initials. Oh, that's nice. I never noticed that before. That's what a clever way of bringing in something personal to him into the feud. That's nice.
Yeah. It's a really good personal promo from him.
Yeah, man. I like the family resemblance and using something about Kevin Owens to actually get something out.
Yeah.
It's nice. How could Owens stop fighting? He can't stop fighting. It's fight Owens fight, man.
It's on his T-shirt. He's got merchandise that says that too.
Come Royal Rumble, Kevin Owens will be the last man standing. Hey? Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Me being an idiot. He's fighting Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but they made it a last man standing match. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Lacey Evans and Ric Flair scenes on Raw so cringeworthy, says Gav. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, I get why they're doing it, but
It's building to Charlotte and Lacey, and I quite want to see that person.
Ric Flair, you know, he's having the time of his life, isn't he? So
Yeah,
you know.
until COVID hits WWE again, which it already has. I mean,
he gets a heart attack because Lacey Evans, you know, strokes him too hard or something.
Excuse me.
Nothing. Carry on.
They are performers, Dom. They don't actually sexually assault each other on. In
No, I
real
said
life.
stroke, touch,
Oh, stroke
caress.
touch, right? Okay.
caress.
I thought something else.
Well, why
Wheeler
do you always have to lower the tone?
Why do I lower the... Dude, I'm not the one...
So...
Dude, you went off about rimming like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, you went off about rimming. You was like, oh yeah, that's a rimming party. Oh, rimming's great. Rimming's wonderful. Oh, everyone's a rimmer. Everyone's a rimmer. Everyone's a rimmer.
You need to be more inclusive. Some people might be into that on this stream. Some people, we need to be diverse. We need to be inclusive. We need to be open-minded about what people are into on this stream.
Dom, if we have children on this stream, are you going to start talking about rimming?
Children on the stream.
Would you during Eve's Riot Girls of Wrestling, shut the hell up. We had a 10-year-old girl watching, right?
Okay,
a 10-year-old girl enjoying wrestling for the first time ever. Do you think she's going to come back to that channel if they start talking about this old man with a beard starts discussing
Dan's channel with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And
no, she was watching our channel.
We're two dudes.
She was watching our channel.
I'm sat in my kitchen, and you've got a bloody curtain hiding your washing away. So don't you bloody tell me that don't compare our stream to Eve, all right?
No, I didn't. Shut up. I said if you actually listen to the information, let me bloody speak. She was watching our channel while watching Eve's. Her name was Kada. She was wonderful.
I hope Katie comes back, and when Katie comes back, I will refrain from talking about those things.
I hate to say this, Dom, but actually, she's watching right now.
Good, well, that's great. Well,
I just got a message from her mother on my social media saying I had to turn it off because Dom started discussing rimming to my 10-year-old daughter.
So, Katie's mum, I'd like to offer a public apology, and if you'd like to learn more about rimming, I'm happy to explain it to you in more detail.
I'll let Sarah know that.
Oh, Sarah, that's great. I know Sarah's cool with it.
Sarah's cool with what?
I know Sarah well enough to know that Sarah's an open-minded person. Sarah's seen some stuff. She's done some things,
But do you think she wants her daughter hearing about that?
Well, also remember we've been on a Skype call with her. I'm pretty sure she's quite open with her children.
For the record, it was a Skype call, not with her children. It was with their mother, just for legal issues.
Yeah, the son joined us for a bit, just have a chat.
The son joined us.
Yeah, he was he came and said hi, didn't he? It was nice lad.
In the rimming discussion.
Not the rimming discussion. I wouldn't talk about rimming with them.
Carmella has the raccoon morale. On the outside, she's cute and cuddly, but on the inside, she's full of garbage.
Can I just say, because people are taking this way out of context, I could talk to Sarah about rimming, right? But I wouldn't talk to her daughter about rimming. You know?
Now you're shitting yourself, aren't you? Because you did say that. No, you did say, I don't mind if a daughter's watching. I'm going to talk about women.
No, I didn't. That was not my intention.
It's all right. I mean, it's just a bit pedo.
What? That wasn't my intention.
Bit pedo.
Anthony, I'm not the one hiding a multitude of sins behind a purple curtain.
A multitude of sins.
A multitude of sins. And stains.
We got mums behind in comments last week. Lol. Yeah, we did. But I was quite enjoying reading them as we go, and then we get to have a second laugh at our points later on. Sonya Deville, amazing. Sonya Deville looks better in a suit than Montez Ford. Hashtag just saying.
Actually, but that suit is pretty cool though, the Montez Ford suit. But the Sonya Deville suit is awesome.
I don't like the opening at the bottom. It's too wide.
That's what she said.
Not back onto rimming again. Thank you, Dom.
What is that basket of fruit doing there?
Oh, it's because they want the smoke, Dom.
They want the smoke.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? The Dolph and Bobby Roode have the tag championships and like haven't fought for him. Then they had Dolph out tonight against Cesaro. What are they going to do with Cesaro and Shinsuke for the Dolph and Roode championships? Maybe. Welcome to the channel if you're new. If you could subscribe, it really helps us out. We're not all filth. And like the video, it really helps us out, my dudes. I'll get to all your comments in a bit. It'll be fine. We're not too far behind.
We've got a review to go next, haven't we?
Yeah, it's all cool. I love reading your comments. Sonya's saying she don't want Ford to get injured. Keep doing your funny segments. Wow, Sonya sounds like Vince here, doesn't she?
Yes, but like a much cooler, smarter Vince, you know?
She just buried the Street Profits, man. That's interesting. I can't wait to see what happens with Sonya in this character. Oh, they didn't say I don't want the smoke. Fabulous. Hopefully that's dead. Too right, Gav Jermaine, the won't. That's actually scummy. Nearly needed a bucket, Dan. Lol, says Gav. Good action here. Feel like the fake audience sounds are really distracting from it out, though. They always do, Eve. They always do. I hate the scripted promos. With scripted promos, we would not have got Austin 316. Great point there, Jake. Yeah. Smack Daddy versus Michael Cole and Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman. Yes, I mean, Jesus. Yeah, that's what we're getting. Is that the main event of tonight, or is that Rumble? I don't know.
Oh, I love that Bayley now has a Ding Dong Hello segment. That's cool.
Yeah, she was like Ellen DeGeneres or something. It was quite funny. They've got some sort of athletic match tonight. I wrote it in the title of the video. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, like a big. I think it's based on her earlier promos. When
it's an assault course or something like that.
Yeah, when she was coming up to the main roster. Yeah.
Oh, they're putting a tire out. Oh, we're getting NXT Tough Enough 2021 right here. Wow.
There's a tire being rolled down. Okay.
Too true, says Eve. Bullet points, full scripts. Absolutely, yeah. Bullet points. The characters know themselves well enough. Yeah, but I'm not host, says Jackie Boy. Eve agreed. My tattoos are also for relatives who died, KO. Nice, Jackie Boy.
Nice dude. Nice, Jack.
So that's one of my tattoos, actually. A lot of people will relate to that promo. Yes, absolutely, because it was real. It was good. Cleverly done. Paul Heyman with Roman in his corner versus Adam Pearce with Owens in his corner. Is that what's happening? Ooh. Good babyface promo. I liked it. I did. Certainly. Eve, are you also a Whovian? A Whovian? Good, man. Same here. Oh, even Jack and I were talking Doctor Who in chat. Awesome. Good man. Christopher Eccleston is my favourite doctor. I'm not a rimmed, but I'm cool if that's what you're into. So I think Jake is saying I don't know if he likes being rimmed
people
or...
could be into what they're into. That's cool. Yeah, fine. People
But
are into
maybe
whatever they're
Jake
into.
likes
Well, good.
receiving. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What?
Maybe receiving but not giving. I don't know.
Whatever you're into, man. Whatever you're into, you know. It's all good.
Owens isn't in the building. LMAO. BS. He's there. Of course he is. Oh, shoot. Just took my headset out. Yeah, of course he is. He was in an Uber outside. I'm 17. Owen, I'm so sorry, mate. Owen Prey is 17, mate.
Sorry, mate. Apologies.
Is Owen allowed to rim if that's what he cares for?
Whatever you're into, dude.
American Hoovian here. Juggernaut Jared, the American Hoovian. I didn't know they were former Cirque performer Millie Carden. That's great to hear. Makes me more frustrated that they've put him in this position than as shows Vince won't ever get behind him. Yeah, and he was super talented in that match. Even though it wasn't a fight. He was super good. It was a beautiful dance. You two are like Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler. Sorry, Jamil. I came back to you two arguing LMAO. You're clearly Jerry.
Right, okay.
I'm clearly Jim Ross.
Okay.
Why is that?
Okay.
He always used to talk about puppies, didn't he?
Well, yeah, I suppose he did, but I like actual puppies, as in like, you know,
dogs.
Puppies are great. They're great.
Tom Baker is my favourite. Superb. My kids and I have just gone back to the Hartnell area and watching everything from the beginning, including the recons. Not long started on Edge of Destruction at the minute. Nice. It's couple therapy. Yeah, welcome. This is how we deal with our relationship on this stream. Tom Baker is a national treasure. What the bloody hell is going on, says Scott. Welcome back, my dude. Hope all is well.
Yeah, sorry guys. We went off topic and some stuff got taken out of context and we started talking about rimming.
I didn't No, we didn't. It was you.
Let's just talk about Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is great.
We're talking about Doctor Who. We're talking about Doctor Who.
Talking about Doctor Who and Red Dwarf. Science fiction.
Sarah's
we love
cool
science
with
fiction on the podcast.
Rimmer.
Rimmer, yeah.
Sarah's cool with you talking about rimming in front of her daughter LMAO. Well,
yeah, that was definitely taken out of context. I would happily talk to Sarah about it.
Are we going to have to censor this stream afterwards? Are we going to have to delete it? Because you've said some real fills today that makes you sound a bit unprofessional.
Well, that's fine. If we need to delete it, we delete it. It's okay.
I don't think we should. I think we'll leave it up there and we'll direct people to the exact timestamps of Dom saying things that you shouldn't do.
Absolutely. I don't know. Like I say, contextually, I think it was fine because I would happily talk about it with Sarah, who is a fully grown adult. I would not talk about it to children, of course.
Ain't that just the sad truth, Dan? It says in his Twitter bio. Yeah, man. That's great though, Millie. Millie's like a fountain of knowledge, man. Absolute fan. I love it when Millie joins the streams. And Millie, why the hell didn't you join our Eve stream on Wednesday? I was like relying on you for all of our thinking. You could still chat in Dan's stream. That's all cool. But you're like a fountain of knowledge, man. Yeah, Tom did many great stories like Genesis and Pyramids of Mars. Hey, Dom, look up Japanese rain goggles.
I'm not sure I want to do that, man.
Dom, you make my head shake at times, said Jake.
Yeah, honestly, I do the same for myself, Jake. I'm sorry. If I've caused offence to anybody, I do apologise. Not my intention at all.
Oh, you should have heard what he told Jim Cornette to do.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I may have offended Jim Cornette as well.
Laughing my head off. Good God, you're having a good time, Gabby boy. Sit your death for me.
I'm really glad some people are entertained by it. I am, honestly. It's been a long week, so, I apologise.
How far back am I? I've lost my spot again.
We're not too far back, dude. You're okay.
Dirty washing, I can believe it. What behind me curtains? No, I've got bodies behind there. Ooh, good pick. Dom LMAO.
No. I know what it is. Definitely dirty washing, Anthony.
Jake says, Dom LMAO. A bit of Savile, but cool, I guess.
Yeah, that's definitely a comparison I do not want, mate. So I apologise again if I've offended anyone. But yeah.
Backtracking. It's a pure swish if it misses the rim.
It's more really backside tracking, isn't it? That's the whole point.
Chimel says it's a pure swish if it misses the rim. It's nothing but net.
Yeah.
Sonia looks better in a suit than 99% of the men. Sonia is beautiful, Millie. Jesus, Dom. I may swear a fair bit, but I keep the content away from women and the like.
Yeah,
I mean,
fair enough, mate. Fair enough.
So do I.
Maybe but then, guys, for those looking forward to Eve's return, to Dan's return, he'll be here next week, Anthony, won't he? So
he will. To not talk about rimming.
Absolutely, unless
Fabulous.
it's Red Dwarf related.
That was rimmers, a completely different thing. You're not fooling anyone.
Is it? It could be a different thing. You don't know what he's into.
She wears suit. I don't wear her. Yes, man, it don't wear her. Absolutely, true that, Millie Cannon.
I don't wear hair. Get your mind out of the gutter, Anthony.
Did Sonia walk into a wall? Did she? I missed it if she did. Dan, you're too subtle compared to this pair tonight. Yeah, I know, man. Well, it's not me. It's by the way. Why is she running around it? Why did she just run around it?
I think she's trying to be the heel, isn't she? You know, she's being the heel. That Chad Gable trying to.
Yeah, but it's a bit
Bayley.
silly, Dom.
I thought Bayley was I thought Gable was a face.
This is a bit silly, man. An obstacle course, that's the one. I know, I'm feeling better about my performance last week now. You was great, Dan. We loved you having you on last week.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
It was just a bit stunted, wasn't it, mate? This commentary is tame compared to Kenny Omega wrestling a blow-up doll. Absolutely, mate. I love that as well. No, I said I'm not a rimmer, LMAO. The only rimmer I want to hear about is Arnold J.
Indeed.
Is that the person that played Red Dwarf? Right, there we go. Oh, Christ, I mod a rimming podcast. Yes, you do, Jackie. You are our... Say something funny, Dom.
Balls.
The main event could be Reigns versus a broom or cameraman. It could be it.
I mean, we're getting Paul Heyman versus Thingy, aren't we?
Yeah, we're not getting much time on it there. How have you all not gotten taken down from this talk yet? I don't know, Millie. I don't know, mate. I'm so sorry, Millie. I'm so sorry, Millie. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. We're just, you know, we're in the gutter. We're, you know.
I hope you join us again.
Down and out.
Bianca has to lift Otis because cheating. Wouldn't it be funny if she misses this hoop?
Look at Bianca Belair taking Otis. That's awesome.
Oh, no, she didn't. This should be, if I can stream the Eve Chris Wolf retirement sperm versus egg match, Millie, I think the fight. Yeah, man, that was good fun.
There you go.
That was good fun. And even the match we watched earlier with the that move in the corner that Dan didn't know how to describe, which was fabulous. As well as a condom being used and an egg put into a condom, and it was Eve's wrestling is great, dude. You should all watch it. Yeah, you got a very great point there. If I was on YouTube, I would have taken the channel down. Screw you, Jake. Screw you, mate.
No, it's all good, you know. It's all
No,
good.
screw Jake. No.
Everyone's got a different opinion. It's all good.
No, I tell you what, Jake's my number one fan.
What? So you can stick you're gonna stick your finger up on the stream
Yes, I am.
at Jake?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
If Bayley falls and she's took over the entire basketball hoop there. If Bayley falls and breaks the leg, go on.
I think Bianca was really entertaining in that. Personally, I think she made that for me.
It was just garbage, mate. It was just garbage. It could have just. It was just too much. That's all.
Yeah,
Just too much.
I understand. I know what you mean.
It's too cartoony. If it had gone out and Bayley had done the same thing and they'd brought Otis out and they didn't have all the sort of over-the-top reactions, please tell me we're not getting a Dominic Mysterio match.
Not getting what?
A Dominic Mysterio match.
Oh yeah, remember? Yeah, there was some talk about them facing off in the Rumble together.
Why has he got like ram horns on his head?
What?
Why has he got like them ram horns on his head? If Bayley falls and breaks her leg, we're going to have to put her down and ship her off to the glue factory. Oh, Jamel, Bayley's beautiful. I'm loyal to the @Eve streams, my dude. Whenever he's streaming, I'm there. Well, 2 devices, Millie. 2 devices, Eve and us at the same time. And then you can educate us. You can educate me. Don't take this down. They make Raw watchable. WWE can't do that. Thank you, Jackie Boy.
Well. That I appreciate that, man. Put a lot of effort into our Raw streams.
Hold on a second, Dom. Want to remind you who was doing the Raw stream this week, you little prick?
You did the Raw stream this week.
You.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you.
I do them other weeks.
If AEW was doing this gimmick, I'd have more confidence, but this is lazy. It is, mate. It's just not. It's just cartoony. It's just not. They're better than this, man. You can't take this channel down, Jake. Where will we get the great laughs from? We're glad you're having a good time, Gav. Seriously, we'd try and have a fun here. I feel if there was AEW, there would be a bit more creativity. Absolutely. Bayley got shucked out of the boots with a killer crossover. Yes, good spot and a superb reaction from Bayley there. I don't know which spot. I hated it. Jack, you were a ball, according to Dom. Time to kick you and score a goal. LMAO. Bianca.
Jack is a mighty ball, and I respect his massiveness.
Okay. I'm going for a sig. Can you just carry on with the comments from Bianca just sold me on that match, please, Dom?
Indeed. I have to find it first.
Try to be entertaining, won't you?
Don't put that pressure on me. Let's have a look. Let's see where we're at. Bianca just told me on the match, says Jack. What sort of ball? A big, huge, nice... I was going to say succulent. That's a weird word to use in that context. A good shiny ball. One that you can play basketball with. A good, strong, big ball. You are my number 1 streamer. Yeah, Jake, you're entitled to your opinions, man. That's cool, and we're glad to have you on the channel, so thank you. This is Unholy Laws. This is Owen Prey. Well, welcome to the channel, Owen, and I hope that you stick with us after tonight. I hope you've enjoyed most of it, some of it, a little bit of it. Are we unholy, or is Smackdown unholy? I haven't laughed this hard in a while, being depressed the last couple of days. I'm sorry to hear that, Juggernaut Jared. I'm really, really happy that you're here, and I'm happy that we're providing some entertainment for you, mate. And it's an absolute pleasure. It's the reason why we do this stuff. And thank you for being here to enjoy laughing with us. SmackDown's fun, Raw is fun, but it's more fun with you guys, isn't it? Dominic versus Corbin, Dan. Eve. I'm more of a fan of Dominic. I think he's doing better than people give him credit for in this early stage in his career. But I'm not looking forward to this match. It doesn't excite me greatly, to be fair. Where's Aaliyah? She's the whole reason anybody watches. Don't know, dude. Quiz Ginger Jared, glad this is helping. We all need a good laugh when we are down. Hope you can do better. Yeah, man. Well, we hope that the Jared feels better soon. But if not, there'll be plenty of content from us. And we're like a family now. The Hulkamaniacs, of course. That's you guys. So we'll always be here for you if we can be. Dan Eve says, sorry to hear that, Juggernaut Jared. Glad you've been able to join us on the streams. All victories for you. Absolutely. How long has that bus been idling? Not sure, dude. That's too much to focus on. Owen, I think I'll start watching Raw and SmackDown because of these streams. No promises though. No pressure, Owen. Of course, you got your own things going on, so you come and go as you please, mate. There is no pressure. I'll be here for Raw. Anthony does AEW on Wednesdays, NXT UK on Thursdays, and SmackDown on Fridays. And obviously, we do pay-per-views as well. I try and do pay-per-views together because it's the weekend. After COVID, I'm sure the 3 of us will stream in the same place. I want to put those exploding cigs in Antics. Yeah, mate, you know what to do. That I will pay for your train fare to come up from London. That'd be wonderful. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's amazing to have you guys be a part of what we do. Like I said, we call you the Hulkamaniacs, and it's wonderful. A few years ago, we never thought we'd have people like you in, organizations like Eve come in. It's amazing, And even though we have to watch matches like Corbin and Dominic, which could be better than we expect. Like I said, I think Dominic's coming on a lot. I'm always here Wednesday. That's cool, Owen. Well, you'll be, Anthony loves having you, I'm sure. And Anthony really enjoys AEW, so I always love his enthusiasm for that. So it's good to have you. You get me on Mondays, so mostly anyway. So we got Dominic whipping Corbin. Corbin looks like a chocolate bar, golden and black wrapping. King just been crowned. I'll be here for streams. It's Juggernaut Jared. That's cool, man. Well, it's awesome. It's awesome to have you, dude. All hail King Corbin the Great. I'm glad you like Corbin Polo. I think he's underrated. I think he's one of the best heels WB has. Probably one of the best heels of the last sort of decade, I would say. But yeah, I don't. He could. A lot of people don't like him, but I think Corbin's a great heel. He does great work as a heel. Dominic, again, he's got a long way to go, but he's getting there. I think his first matches with Seth were good, but that's because you were working in the ring with Seth. So why wouldn't your matches be good if you're working with Seth Rollins? Now against performers, all against the presentation. Yeah, the presentation of this hasn't been great. Heel with real heat, says Paolo. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, Corbin definitely has real heat, doesn't he? What are your thoughts on WWE changing the date for WrestleMania? Good question. I think it's out of necessity, mate. I think, you would at this time. It's a completely unprecedented time in the wrestling world. And yeah, so they're changing the date so they can get the most out of it. Hello, my beautiful girlfriend Emma has missed all the debauchery. And she's now here. So hello, darling. It is 2:47 in the morning. What else?
Hello, darling.
What are you doing up, my love?
Hello, my love. I'm watching Smackdown with you, my love.
Hey, mate. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Emma. But nice to see you. Corbin just hits an end of days. End of days to Dominic. And that's it. Cool. I think some people are obviously way ahead of us in stream, but people just been bashing on Corbin and Dominic as a match concept.
It's boring.
Corbin basically destroyed Dominic Mysterio there.
Good. Yeah, whatever. Well, I mean, isn't it weird that they're having this match like 15 minutes before the end?
Yeah.
When we had that awfully long segment at the beginning. You're all caught up on comments, are you, my dude?
Yeah.
You rock. What are your thoughts on WWE changing the date for WrestleMania? I'm a bit pissed off because it's not happening in March. I would have rather it happened in March, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yeah, I think it's a necessity thing,
It's annoying because, I think I've taken that week off work intentionally, knowing that we was going to be covering WrestleMania. That's a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dom, but I think I'd rather watch SmackDown, as both are not as good. So I'll be watching
cool.
Wednesday and Friday. What's that for?
That's cool, man. I think he's going to watch your streams on Wednesday and Friday.
Oh, rock and roll, man.
I was saying just if you can tune in for Raw, that's cool. But
was you trying to sell yourself? Was you trying to sell yourself?
No.
You were selling yourself, putting yourself over.
What? No, mate. I'm very excited that people want to come and watch your streams on Wednesday and Friday, mate.
Dom's streams on Monday are fabulous as well. Your fella made me cry talking about Rimmon. Mate, Emma, if you could please have words with your partner. He has been talking about Rimmon and how he talks to 10-year-olds about it and all sorts of shit this evening. It has been a mess. It has been a mess.
That was taken out of context completely.
Absolutely. You said the context though, my dude. After this stream has finished, he's going to be like, are we allowed to keep that one up? Do you think I'm going to look bad?
If you think that it's worth taking down, we'll absolutely take it down.
No, I don't want to take it down. I think it should stay.
Well,
I think it should stay. No, we should stay.
It's only a big deal to you who keeps bringing it up. Like I say, I think we should keep it down in the toilet. We should put it down in the toilet where it belongs, Just
there we
keep it down
go.
there.
Toilet humour. Welcome to the Gimme Wrestling Podcast. Emma is joining us. Meanwhile, Emily's gone to bed. I can't believe I'm not joining her, considering how terrible this episode has been. It has been pretty rubbish, but thank you for joining us, Eve. I hope we've at least made it more entertaining for you guys talking about wrestling.
Wrestling.
SmackDown always goes so fast to me. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's gone by pretty fast, but that's because we're having a laugh. I don't know if I feel like we've had a couple of good weeks of SmackDown, and this one hasn't been as good. Dominic got pushed because of his name, but I'm really excited to talk about the review. Actually, I want all of you to try and stick around for the review if you can, because I really want to go into depth a little bit about that Sasha Banks Amelia thing and get all of your opinions of it, because I think you all had opinions in chat, but we were so far behind.
That's probably my favourite match on SmackDown, actually. Really,
I agree, but it was just a dance as well. Yeah. Dominic got pushed because of the name. Yes, he did, man. Yes, he did.
And I think he deserved. There's still time for that. There's still time.
Kid needs to put his reps in, mate.
For Dominic to improve.
He needs to put his reps in, and they've put him into a really hard place for him. Jacob just shouted my phone in his sleep, and it woke me up.
That's why you're joining us, my love. You are more than welcome, of course.
You are more than welcome. I wish it happened in March as well. I had stuff planned for Mania weekend. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's a bit frustrating for me. Like, March ain't far away. I took a holiday ready for it, but I've not worked all year.
We are gonna do Mania, haven't we? We've talked to Jack about it as well.
Yeah,
a little team holiday to Mania at some point. Maybe the Texas one. I think that's 2 years away.
Maybe. Well, no, cool. Hollywood in 2 years, I think.
I've done California and Hollywood, but I've never done Texas, so I'd love to do that at some point.
There we go. Well, my WrestleMania ticket was cancelled, so I'm just annoyed, says Jack. Yeah.
No, we're going to go, mate. I promised that. I've said, one of my life goals now is to take Jack and Anthony to WrestleMania and do that, at some point.
And Anthony isn't complaining. Would have loved a longer match at some point. Cesaro, Ziggler, or Big E, or Apollo Crews was short. Yes, they were. Way too short. Way too short. Adam Pearce is in the ring. No entrance. I wanted him to come down to no chance in hell. No disrespect to Dom at all. It's just a dig at Raw. Oh,
yeah, no, that's fair enough, mate.
Virtual cuddle for my dude Dom.
They're bringing, virtual cuddles. I mean, no doubt, man. No doubt. They're bringing back backstage. It seems there was an advert for backstage.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
So, Booker T, Paige, and a new Renee Young.
A new Renee Young?
Obviously, I don't think it's Renee Young.
Right, no, well, no, it won't be, no.
Well, it might be, I suppose. If she's
it
not
could be,
qualified.
because it's Fox, isn't it, that run that show as opposed to WWE.
I wonder, actually. Maybe it is. Let me check on that. I will.
Interesting. Squash match, says Jared. Yeah, that's all we've got time for. They're actually showing us the replay again for the second time of what happened last week. I've never been to New York, Boston, and Rhode Island, but I've never been to me. Cool, man. To Emmy.
Cool, yeah.
Emmy.
Oh yeah, no, Renee is there. Renee Paquette is still hosting, so that's great.
Are they calling her Renee Paquette as well?
Renee Paquette, yeah, Renee Paquette.
Interesting. I assume they're going to card subject to change this match. I'd assume so. Either that or Uso's going to come out and just beat up Pierce. It's Renee! Yes, it is. Let's go, big dog, says Paolo. I've never been to Mania.
Paul Heyman in a suit doing his tape up. Amazing.
And he fell up the steps. Oh, card subject to change. Oh, Eve called it, man. Eve called it. Eve absolutely just called that in chat.
Yeah.
Well played. That's why you're a promoter. Yeah, here we go. Sadly predictable. Yeah, well played, Eve. Well played. Botch first. Yeah, man. Botch guy will have some busy work tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, poor Adam Pearce. He was ready to smash Paul Heyman in the face. And here comes Roman Reigns. Okay. I thought it'd be Jey Uso, but apparently not. It's Roman.
Yeah.
We're getting the Royal Rumble match that they half advertised, so cool, fine. There's people that have said that they're interested in seeing this match. It's a bit whatever to me, but yeah, fair.
Well, this is going to be about 5 seconds.
Well, we've only got 5 seconds left of the stream, brother. Or 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, true. 5 minutes left, yeah.
Yep. Cool. Superman punch. And he took it well, though, man. Sacrificial lamb. Card subject to change doesn't mean you just name your replacement, but okay. Yeah, no. My dad and my brother have been to Mania, but I haven't because I was too young, sadly. And Jared said he's never been to Mania either. Cool, man. Has the bell rung? I don't know. You know what it's like when you're talking, Dan. It's hard to catch everything.
Oh, did you get a shot in? Did Adam Pearce get a shot in on Roman then?
He just sort of fell over him. Oh, Pearce can work. There we go, man.
Oh, low blow. Low blow.
Where are you up to?
I'm quite behind, but there was a low blow on Adam Pearce there.
Pearce throwing Roman Reigns into the Thunderdome crowd. Like he was legit very good. An old school style of working. Nice, man. Nice. I have no doubt. It's just that it isn't the angle that they're going to show anything with Pearce.
Yeah, he's got to play something else, hasn't he, really?
Yeah. Got a lot of haze in the arena there, Dom.
Yeah.
Why have they got so much haze there? In that area?
I don't know. Yeah.
That's just
a lot of crowd participation, obviously, you know.
And here we go. Here goes Owens.
Oh yeah, they're sort of redoing the Owens thing, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay. Does it matter at Eve? No, no, because he's playing a character that's just not going to wrestle. But he did take that shot for the Superman punch really nicely. Throwing him into the crowd. Are they going to do the awful static thing? No, they're not. Fantastic. Stun, Owens, stun. Absolutely, Millie. Absolutely.
100%, man.
Millie's a lady.
Across the board, man. You know me.
I know you.
Man, dude, I'm all about that.
I like Dudette.
I am non-gender specific.
And there we go with a stunner. It means what we get here will look decent because he knows his timing, knows how to bump and settle. Yeah, and you saw that with the Superman punch.
That was cool. We got a stunner from Owens. Nice.
Steen, don't break the Thunderdome. Yeah, absolutely. If it would have just been, say, a ref or a non-performer playing that role, it would have looked terrible. It would have done.
Yeah.
It would have done.
Yeah.
And I can give massive credit to Adam Pearce for that.
Clearly, Adam Pearce is a character worker. You know, he's great at that character.
Yeah. Who's the ginger lad? With a suit on. It's Crazy Ginger Jake Holden. I love KO as he's in my top 3 current working wrestlers. KO's great, yeah.
He is, yeah.
We both really enjoyed his TLC match with Roman. We thought that was outstanding.
That was in our top list of 2020 matches, wasn't it, dude?
It was, man. It was, dude. It was some wonderful storytelling by both men. Stunner, there we go. Are you watching Punk? Is that what he said? CM Punk return confirmed.
Huh.
Roman putting KO over. Gotta respect it. Absolutely. That's Pat Buck, the ginger guy. Thank you, Eve. Oh, man. Eve are great.
Having Dan in is really useful, isn't it? Yeah.
It rocks, man. The powerbomb to Reigns through the table.
Nice pop-up powerbomb. That's cool. I haven't seen that in a while. I wish you'd go back to using that as a main move because I love that pop-up powerbomb.
Yeah, I like that. A little weird. Owens going over before the final show to Rumble.
Yeah.
Where's Jay to interview here? Says Jared, mate. I called it. I was so wrong.
Maybe he's gonna get. Maybe he's gonna go over a second week as well next week, and then
lose at Rumble.
Win,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin Owens taking the steps to Roman, but being stopped by everybody.
There we go. It feels like they keep messing up on the timings a little bit at the end of SmackDown. That's not the first time something like that's happened. Eve, my fellow ginger friend, me and him go way back, like all of us gingers. And Jake, have you ever seen Mia's M.I.A's? Is that how you say her name, Dom? Mia.
MIA.
Yeah, MIA. Fine, Mia.
MIA.
I don't know if you've ever seen her video to Born Free, but it's really good. It's a play on genocide using ginger people, which is a really clever way of doing it. Hey guys, how was NXT UK last night? Really good, man. Really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Ginny versus Kaylee Ray. I mean, wow. Rampage against Mastiff was really good as well. It was a really solid show of wrestling, so check it out if you get a chance, John Elite. Top 10, actually. Isn't it depressing, though, when you're so used to the same format that you're saying, that's weird, when they differentiate from it? Yes, it shows how long they've been doing the same thing for so long. Agreed, Eve. Alex Smith has joined us. Sup, Dom and I really enjoyed SmackDown. 9 out of 10 for me. Very entertaining and good wrestling. Match of the night for me was Apollo versus Big E. I might be forgetting a match. Performer of the night is KO. Interesting, Alex. As always, my opinions differ slightly, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. Thank you so much for dropping in that ratings and your favourite match and favourite performer. Everyone drop them into chat. It'd be great to see. Jay, no, I've not seen it, but I'll check it out later. It's very clever video. Did we get a new women's champ, guys? No, we didn't, mate. No, we didn't. Right, so are you ready to do the review in a minute, Dom?
Yes.
Can you get ready to do the review in a minute?
What do you mean? You asked me if I'm ready. You asked me if I'm ready. So what you mean is you want me to do the review for us?
Yeah, basically. However, we are going to skip out one part of the review. We're going to skip out the Sasha Banks and Somalia match because I want you guys to write in chat what you thought about that match, because we sort of we saw that you was getting you've all got different opinions on it, and I really want to sort of hear your opinions and sort of listen to what you have to say before we say anything about it, I suppose. What did you think of the Sasha Banks versus Somalia match? And also in terms of this week's programming, tomorrow night, Dom has a wonderful tribute to Brody Lee. He's going to go back and watch his match at
Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing, thank you, against Brody Lee and John Moxley. So check that out. Go watch that classic match with him. And just send a bit of love to Brody Lee. Celebrate a wrestler that was fantastic. Also tomorrow night, I am on Wrestle Story. I am doing a watch-along of In Your House, Buried Alive. So if you fancy watching a bit of old school wrestling with us, hang out, man. And then next week, we've got a busy week. It's Rumble week, baby. So we've got Raw on Monday. Dom will be covering Raw on Monday, as always. On Wednesday, Anthony is going to be watching a bit of Eve Pro Wrestling, which Millie can do on 2 devices. Just saying, Millie, to help me out a bit. And then after that, we're going to be watching AEW. Eve has been outstanding recently, really getting into that as a show. So please come and hang out with us for that. On Thursday, I'll be doing NXT UK. On Friday, the man from Eve himself, Dan Reed, is coming to join me for SmackDown. We are watching SmackDown together. It is going to be a party. On Saturday, we're having a sleep. On Sunday, we're doing the Royal Rumble. And not only are we doing the Royal Rumble, but I booked my mates in. I booked the Wrestle Story to come and hang out with us and watch the Royal Rumble with us. So please... subscribe to the channel. There's loads of stuff happening next week. We're going to be busy, and we hope that you can all hang out with us and provide the entertainment, because that's what you guys do, you know?
Yeah.
Excellent. Should we do the review, and then we'll... do you want me to read comments as we're going through the review, or should we just blast through the review and then do comments afterwards?
Blast through the review.
Let's blast through it, Dom.
All right, cool. So we had the Pierce segment to open up, where... setting up obviously with Pierce last week, bringing Kevin Owens back. This led to Pierce being in the ring with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, and a match being set, a quote-unquote match between Paul Heyman and Adam Pearce, which many people couldn't actually believe, because that was going to be a thing. Paul Heyman, the advocate for Roman Reigns, and the WWE official who has never ever been a wrestler at all. Kayfabe, of course. Having a match. These, obviously not wrestlers at all. So that was a pretty big revelation to start the show.
It was too long, man. It was just a bit too
Yeah.
long, and the payoff for what it wasn't actually there at the end of the night, really, either. So just a bit too long. Just needs to be shortened down. But they're all doing good work, so I can't complain about that.
Absolutely. We had the Riot Squad versus Charlotte and Asuka next. Obviously, tag team championships, potential opportunity up for grabs. Riot Squad have been, I think they've been more impressive. Anthony thinks less impressive recent weeks. Certainly Charlotte and Asuka are probably building to a breakup at some point. And this was mainly about Billie Kay's kind of costing the Riot Squad as she's been doing. More kind of tomfoolery between Billie Kay and the Riot Squad led to Asuka and Charlotte having a pretty good ending to the match, which was, I think it was an Asuka knee, which led the code breaker into the
natural selection.
Natural selection, which was a good finish. But Billie Kay was blamed again for that win for Charlotte and Asuka, and then backstage they had an interaction where the Riot Squad basically said, "You're not part of the Riot Squad. We don't want to be any part of what you're doing to Billie Kay." Billie Kay looked really sad. That was quite sad. I found that very sad. And that was that.
It was a fine. It was an okay ending to the match. The problem with this match is Asuka just looks like an absolute chump at the minute, and they're completely at the minute they're jobbing her out to Charlotte while they're in a tag team together. It's bizarre, Charlotte made her own comeback during the match. It just makes no sense, and then the distraction I thought wasn't very well done. And yeah, I just don't get why they're chumping out their women's champion like this. It doesn't excite me for anything that Asuka's going to do in the future, which is sad because she's a wonderfully talented wrestler, Dom. Carry on, my dude.
Absolutely. Very interesting match. Next, we had Cesaro versus Dolph Ziggler, a veritable dream match for myself. Very short, too short, but incredible to see Cesaro coming out with a microphone. Obviously, Vince McMahon's been very public about his distaste for Cesaro's work in the past. Whether that's changed or not, Cesaro had a microphone and he had a win last week over Daniel Bryan, so it suggests he's getting a push going into the Royal Rumble, whether or not...
Tell you what, man, his mic work was outstanding, and the way that he went to Sami Zayn coming down into the ramp to go speak to him and then walking off, I thought was great comic timing by Cesaro. It was wonderful to see him in that position.
Absolutely, and Dolph Ziggler, again putting Cesaro over here. We got the Gotch neutralizer, which is it looks brutal, man. That move every time, he does it. Like the Cesaro finish is just insane. And it was great to see him get the second win going into the Rumble. And like I say, we're probably not going to get a Cesaro Rumble win, but it's good to see him finally being used in a way that puts him more or less around the main event here. A bit against main eventers. So I think it's just really cool to see him in this position and with a win over Dolph, Anthony.
The problem is, mate, it was a 3-minute match, which should have been a 15-minute match, and actually to see these two work would have been great. Instead, we got the sort of Cesaro swing and a zigzag and a brutalizer. But I would have loved to have seen these two work a bit more. Two talented wrestlers, and it's a real shame that they didn't give them the time on SmackDown. I think that was one of the biggest disappointments of the night in terms of time given to a match.
And then we had Sasha Banks versus Reginald,
which we're going to skip over because I want to read people's comments if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Big E versus Apollo Crews for the Intercontinental Championship. I thought you had Sami Zayn chained up on the barricade, promoting his Justice for Sami thing throughout the pay-per-view. Sorry, but throughout the event. Yeah. He came and got involved in this match, which it works for Sami because he's on this kind of quest to be the Intercontinental Champion. But, all in all, pretty good work from both Big E and Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews, who seems to be, like I said, I haven't been watching SmackDown, and in the intro it seemed to suggest he was a Paul Heyman guy now and in line with Roman Reigns, which seems to be a good move for him because Apollo Crews is certainly one of the more unique talents on the SmackDown roster who probably needs the right platform and certainly someone to talk for him.
Give him something to do, yeah. Give him something to do. But
hopefully they won't drop the ball with the Paul Heyman guy thing like they did with Cesaro years ago, and they'll do it with Apollo Crews, and they'll have a mic, someone to talk on the mic for him in Paul Heyman because Apollo Crews, has done some fantastic work in the past, and it's good to see him having a Continental Championship, opportunities. Oh, and all great match, some great moonsaults and flips and good work from Apollo. Obviously, Big E as a consummate face, doing some good work. But interestingly enough, Sami Zayn attacking both Big E and Cruz at the end, which again makes Zayn look like the proper heel here, and Big E kind of like, more like Cruz as a bit of a tweener, which I would have preferred to see Cruz and Zayn double team Big E to sort of solidify the two heels going into this quite obvious, I would say, triple threat match for the
Mania.
Royal Rumble.
Sorry, Rumble, sorry.
Royal Rumble, I would have said, yeah.
Look, the problem is these two had a great match last week on SmackDown, a really solid match. Two big guys going at it, showing the strength in the ring and really sort of playing off each other nicely. I look forward to seeing more of these two work. And tonight we didn't get to see that. We saw another thrown-in match. I think there was too many matches tonight in terms of what they were doing, and actually should have let stuff breathe a little bit more. And look, we saw Big E and Apollo last week, ultimately, in a match which was given time. Would it not have been better to have given them more time next week and give a more full story to Dolph and Cesaro this week? And that's an issue because they're using the same people every week instead of actually giving the performers time to really work and show what they can do, which I think is a problem, in my opinion.
I agree. And we also had next up we had the Bayley Bianca obstacle course challenge. Now, I quite enjoyed this for what it was. Certainly, Bianca Belair made it more entertaining than Bayley did. Obviously, Bianca Belair was tasked with lifting Otis, while Bayley was tasked with lifting Chad Gable. Obviously Bianca Belair presenting herself as the much fitter and more capable athlete when it comes to an assault course, and Bayley playing the heel, skipping round the obstacles and such like that. Bayley got the attack in there, so no surprise there. We all kind of figured that there would be an attack from Bayley at the end, I think it was probably one of the more predictable things on the show, short of Corbin getting the result that he got in his match. But it was very, very predictable ending with Bayley getting the attack on Bianca Belair and Bianca Belair putting in a solid showing on the assault course.
I thought it was garbage. I thought it was sports entertainment, way too sports entertainment. It was Bayley doing the cheaty heel thing, but too obvious, almost like 92's WWF, where it just become too cartoony. You could do something like this and have Bayley struggle or cheat to heel win and stuff like this. This was, for me, it was too gaga for me. Really, they could have done the exact same segment, had the exact same outcome, and just try it a little bit more seriously, and I would have enjoyed it. But apparently, the cartoon characters that WWE thinks that the 50-plus fans like is this sort of thing. So, maybe it's Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, maybe. We had Dominic Mysterio and King Corbin next in a pretty nothing match. I think it's a shame really because I do believe Dominic has some potential, but perhaps that would be better served in NXT. I assume now we're going to get a Rey Mysterio Corbin match. I hope not the pre-show for the Royal Rumble, but hopefully on SmackDown next week you guys will see a Rey Mysterio Corbin match, and Rey Mysterio might get the win. But after that, I think there's not much more you can do with it. I think if Rey Mysterio beats Corbin next, there's not much you can do. Certainly Dominic, he got the lot. He didn't benefit from losing there. It doesn't put him over. I think the best thing Dominic can do, certainly within the next few weeks and months, is have a tenure in NXT. Anthony,
I went for a fag and missed it. I mean, it was nothing. And again, this is part of the issue with the show for me in general, is that you've got these three matches: Dolph, Cesaro, Big E, Apollo, and this match. You could spread it, instead of putting them on the show every week, spread it out over 3 weeks and give the two some time to tell the story and have a match and cut off some of the promos a little bit, and that would have been better. Did you mention Sonya Deville? She was backstage. Looked sharp in a suit, man.
Yeah, they looked very sharp in a suit as an authority figure of sorts, which is great. We then, of course, had
was that our main event?
Yeah, the main event is Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman, which began with Paul Heyman coming out, tripping over the stairs, and leading to Roman Reigns coming out. So Paul Heyman's like, oh yeah, you know what they say, cards subject to change, which of course led to Roman coming out and being the change in the card. Roman comes out and Superman punches Pierce. But then Pierce and Roman Reigns actually brawl, So Dan commented that if it had been somebody that wasn't an actual active competitor, this probably would have come off way worse. But because Adam Pearce, is a former NWA champion, is a wrestler, and has been, he carried this sort of dominant, he made Roman Reigns look super dominant, way more dominant than perhaps normally he would. And, really carried this. So you had Pearce and Roman Reigns brawl up the ramp, and that led to a similar spot to a few weeks ago where we saw Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns on the the stage or whatever. Kevin Owens comes out and basically starts attacking Roman Reigns. They brawl into the ring. Reigns goes to Superman punch Owens, but he counters it into a stunner. That leads to them going to the outside and Kevin Owens getting the best of Roman Reigns, which is surprising even at this stage. Going into their feud, going into their match at the Rumble, we get a pop-up powerbomb from Kevin Owens through the table on Roman Reigns, and then Kevin Owens grabs the steps and goes to attack Owens as the show goes off the air. So a very, very dominant showing we get from Kevin Owens, Anthony, as we head a week away now from the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but obviously there's still another SmackDown to come, which means Kevin Owens stood tall on the Go Home show, which is a bit weird. But yeah, fine. I don't know what they're going to do next week. I mean, really, you've got to have Kevin Owens go over again to lose at Rumble. But it was fine. I just, I don't know if... I get it. Always carrying on the story. It was okay. I don't know if it warranted the amount of time that it took up on the show. And I don't mean that by the final moments, because that was 5 minutes, but the 20-minute promo at the start. Actually, once again, this show was 30 minutes of Roman. And while that can sometimes be great, tonight it missed the mark a little bit for me. And so that's my opinions on SmackDown. In terms of a rating, I'd give it 6 out of 10. It was just fine, whatever.
Yeah. I say 6 out of 10 too.
And in terms of my match of the night, I'd go Sasha and Reginald, which is why we want to talk about that a little bit separately from the review. We're going to. So, for those of you that have just joined during the review, I'm going to go through all the comments in a minute, and I want you guys to talk a little bit about the Sasha and Reginald match, because it was an interesting match. Not only was it an intergender match with no sort of fight on WWE, I thought it was wonderfully done. I thought both looked really crisp in the ring. Dom, what was your favourite match of the night, mate?
I'm going to say Cesaro and Ziggler, just because it's great to see Cesaro in that spot. For me, from a being a long-term fan and one of the sort of Cesaro section, as it was called one time, I think that, it's good to see him in that position, especially as we head to the Rumble, where anything can happen. I would certainly hope to see Cesaro in that sort of final 6, 4 to 6, given that he's been given this push now. So yeah, certainly Ziggler versus Cesaro for me. Performer of the night, I would suggest, would be it's a difficult one there. Cesaro, I would say, because of his mic work and the match, but closely followed by Reginald, the sommelier.
Yeah, and I'd say Sasha, because I thought she was really clean in that match, even though some of it looked painful. But that's what wrestling is sometimes, even though there was no fight in it, which is why I really want to sort of dig into it a little bit and sort of hear your guys' thoughts on it. And please keep it cool in chat. Like, people are going to have different opinions on this. This is sort of new territory for current WWE, I suppose, and some interesting stuff was done there, I feel. I'm going to go through your comments. Did we get a new women's champ? John Elite is probably already gone to watch Wrestle Story, but did we get a new role? No, we didn't get a champ match, my dude.
No.
I love the Bianca and Bayley segment, and the Reginald and Sasha was fun, says Alex. I thought that was... man, I did not enjoy that show, said Eve. No, it was just pretty standard for me, just... WWE 101. Prediction for next week is Jay takes Pierce out on Roman's orders. Did Roman beat Pierce up and up to keep him off? No, he didn't really, did
No,
he?
no, I don't think so. No.
Closing angle was decent, says Eve. Cool. There should be a jingle for the review. You can do a jingle, Jackie boy. Apollo and Big E was good action, but like everything, felt rushed. And that was my major problem with this show, I think.
Yeah.
Alex says, yeah, they fit a lot of action into 3 minutes. And then Jack says, I enjoyed the dance match. Which is obviously the Sasha and Reginald match. It's sustainable to keep doing that, but WWE never keep doing much that actually works. Interesting. Yeah, no, they don't. Cool. Am I way behind in comments? That's great. But well, at the end of the comments, we will play a Nips game, and we'll play 2 games so you can get a love poem off me and Dom. If that's all right, Dom, are you still awake? Cool. SmackDown better be better tonight. Oh my God, the Rumble came quick. It indeed did. I do not enjoy the pressure, says Millie. Dan, get me out of this. No, Millie, you're signed up now, mate. You signed up. You're an official Hulkamaniac. You can watch Eve with us. The Royal Rumble, can't wait, said Jared. By the way, Tessa comes on Sunday to WWE. I'm calling it, so that'll be for the Rumble. That's an interesting call.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah, definitely. There's also speculation of Taya Valkyrie, who had her last showing with Impact, how hard to kill.
Right.
Obviously, Taya is married to John Morrison, so that would make sense.
Very good. I'm happy for the Cesaro push. Eve is laughing at wrestling Millie. Cesaro push. I don't know if it. I don't think he's getting a push, guys. I think this is more to play into Shinsuke's story.
Okay.
I don't think it's. I think after that's done, I think you'll see him back to normal place. Sorry, but it's to make that Cesaro Shinsuke thing bigger. Also, Belair wins the Rumble as well. Men's is Big E. We will be doing a predictions video this week, Owen. So check it out, my dude. We'll do all of our predictions. I don't think Big E is going from Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews to working Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. No, it's too quick, man. It's too quick. That's the problem. Which is why, yeah, it's a shame. I'd love to see it, and I would love to see it. It would be fresh. Yes, it would. Well, it'd be a bit like Kofi Mania 2.0, but I'm okay with that. That was great. You know?
Yeah.
Alex says, I've been liking Billie Kay recently. She's so funny and charismatic. Sucks the Iconics are no more. She absolutely is.
I don't know why they broke up the Iconics, man.
She's a wonderful character. She's annoying, and that's what it needs to be. And can also invoke sympathy at times when it's needed. Rhea Ripley in the Women's Royal Rumble match, my prediction. Nice, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot he has to face Reigns. I haven't watched WWE in about 2 years. He'll win next year then. Nice one, Owen. Yeah. I think Big E versus Roman could be next year, but it depends if they're going to do The Rock and Roman Reigns. That's the other thing, isn't it? Because they'll sacrifice Big E for The Rock without a question.
Of course they will, yeah. It depends.
I think Big E versus Jey Uso would be a fun Mania feud.
Yeah, it depends how much build they get.
Yeah, I could be down with that. Like 2 former sort of tag teams going at it singles. Big E going into maybe a SummerSlam match with Roman Reigns or something.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Totally see that. Yeah.
Good booking there, Alex. I'm in 2 streams at the minute, Millie Carden, as I've got the Wrestle Story on too. They're proper wholesome, and I really want them to do well too. Yeah, man, absolutely. Yeah, we work with them a lot, Eve. You guys are back together. Yes, we are, Word 789. We have returned. We are back together, and next week we'll be single again. It has been fun, though.
It's been fun, yeah. I've enjoyed it.
For sure, Alex are both doing great. Dolph's in a dream match. Is that the dream where I'm falling? Yeah, it was the nightmare, I believe, Jack. What happened to the other Uso brother? He was injured. But then he came back for Clash of Champions.
He came back for a promo, didn't he? He did like promos and stuff. He came out, but he didn't wrestle or anything.
Well, he did. He was in Hell in a Cell.
Was he?
Because it was.
But he didn't wrestle. He didn't really do anything.
He got a submission put on him by Roman, which is why Jay tapped out. Yeah, which was a bit weird. Sammy was amazing tonight. Sammy made me piss myself every time I saw him, to be honest with you. Dan,
that's made him laugh. Just for people that don't know, it made him lol.
Yeah, man.
That's a very whole thing to say.
Why? What did I say?
I pissed myself.
I haven't actually had a diaper failure. My diaper is on tight. Dan, I don't know how you keep up with 2 streams at once along with chat. Well, Millie, you'll be doing it on Wednesday when you're watching Dan's stream and ours. Did you know the Uso means brother, so the Uso brothers means brothers Uso. Brothers. I thought Us mean brothers.
It's family, isn't it? It's basically family.
I thought Us meant brothers as opposed to Uso. And that's why they always say, "What you doing, Us?"
It's a genuine thing. Like the nicest part of my little hellish trip to Hawaii was when I was called Us by a few people. You know, there's just a friendly, nice vibe.
That was a really bad trip for you, wasn't it, dude?
It was a really bad trip, but there was plenty of people that called me Us, so that was nice. I enjoyed that.
I can't believe you when you told me about that trip. I was like, Jesus, man, you had it rough.
Yes, I did.
How much did you lose on that trip?
I'm not. That's not. Why would you bring that up? I don't like that. I lost part of my soul. And
I think it got left in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's a story for another time. Everybody.
There we go.
Full of maniacs.
The show felt like it went by really fast. We had a good time. We've had a laugh, being rude. A talent I've learned over time, says Millican. He's just out there promoting himself everywhere, which rocks, man, because he's freaking great. Cruz had a nice promo with Reigns last week. Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. Made him look more important. Absolutely agree, Paolo. That's really cool, actually, the Uso thing to clarify. Yeah, it is. Good point, Dan. Apollo and Heyman reminds me of the Cesaro and Heyman pairing a while back. I'm happy to see it happen if it happens. Dudes, you guys have all stayed for the review. This is amazing. My dream Mania match is Roman versus Brock. It makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? The family ties thing.
I think you'll get that very soon.
I think we're building up to it.
It's a few years, yeah.
I think 2 years, I think they'll do that at the Hollywood one.
Yeah, I think it makes sense, doesn't it?
My dream Mania is Big Show versus Billy Gunn. No, it's liar. Bayley versus Bianca at either Royal Rumble or Mania. I think we'll get that at Rumble, don't you? Oh, no, they're both in the Rumble.
Okay.
It might be the build-up to it. I don't know. Everyone keeps saying Bianca's going to win, but I don't see her against Sasha. I'll be honest.
I think it'd be really cool. I thought there'd be a better tag team. Excuse me. I thought there'd be a better tag team. Yeah,
I agree, Dom, actually. I just think it's too face without enough heat going into it for Mania. They won't spend the time that they need to get that right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not going to be Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan,
No.
Was too obvious, the Bayley segment. I felt so, Paolo. Owen, 2023 for the Hollywood one. Other than Roman versus Rock match at Mania, my other dream match would be Adam Cole versus John Cena.
Ooh, nice. Adam Cole versus Cena would be great. Like, promos there would be amazing.
Yeah. Millie says, I enjoyed it, actually, especially Bianca carrying out is to show her power and track background in a fun way. Cool.
That was
fair
cool.
enough. Yeah. I just thought it was just too... She could have done that without the Bayley gimmick of just too much. I just thought it was too obvious. I didn't like it. But we can all have different opinions. Emma Hayward says, good night to me, and I love you. You are the best. Kisses to you. Kisses to you too, Emma. I thought it was the Hollywood one, but I don't remember the number 37 or something. Sorry, haven't seen WWE in 2 or 3 years. That's all good, Owen, man. I hope you've sort of half enjoyed it tonight, at least, and hanging out with us. I think it'll be the Hollywood one, which is 2 years away now. If Dominic goes to NXT, hopefully he can feud with Santos Escobar, which can lead to Escobar versus Ray. That'd be nice, Alex.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah. Fantastic.
Night, Emma. Good to see you. Solid end to the show. Probably my favourite moment. Cool.
Yep. It was a good moment for sure.
I watched the Rumble Mania, another big pay-per-view if they don't seem dumb. Cool, man. Cool. I mean, we all have different viewing habits of WWE. If we weren't doing this, we'd be watching the YouTube highlights. That's it. Wouldn't we, Dom?
We would.
Yeah. Stupid booking decision. Dominic Mysterio entering first and winning the Rumble. That is the worst decision ever, Jared. Don't say stuff like that. It might happen. Reigns delivering again.
Well, I'd rather see that than King Corbin.
Oh. Reigns delivering again on SmackDown. Yeah, King Corbin gets out everyone and does a promo between each person. That's a nightmare, isn't it? That's a nightmare. Good to see you, Jack. Owen, that's cool. I love the KO promo about his tattoos. So much emotion and realism and felt unscripted. KO has been killing the promos recently, especially on Talking Smack, one of the best talkers right now. Yeah, we didn't talk about that in the review. That was an outstanding promo. It's very clever.
It was one of my favourite promos in recent times as well. Good.
37 is this year. Hollywood is 39. Owen, there we go, man. Anytime. Reginald is the definition of swag.
Yeah.
What's swag?
Well, swag is just like cool.
Swag.
Swag, yeah.
Are you sure it's not like a? Are you sure it's not like a play on words? Maybe it's super.
It's swag is like it's like cool. It's like owning stuff that's cool, I guess.
Cool. It's not easy to number them now. Vince has stopped numbering them. No, it's not. I was worried Sasha was going to lose, but glad she put on a good show. The match was a nice change-up. I felt like that. I can't watch these sort of Young Buck matches and stuff like that and say how great it is when it's like these two sort of dancers almost like having these beautiful sort of moments and then say that I dislike that. Do you know what I mean? Light Tube, whoa, maybe no fighting because it was man on woman. It was Paolo. But if you check out, so Eve Pro Wrestling's in chat.
Oh, you can do it, yeah.
There's absolutely ways you can do it where it can be funny, entertaining, and that was the problem with the match. There was no belief that anything was going to go back. It doesn't. An intergender match isn't about a man beating up a woman or a woman beating up a man. Wrestling is about two technical wrestlers coming together and putting on a performance.
Yeah,
and I feel like this was a step into that. And I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens in the future, I guess. Yeah, I mean, It could mean multiple things.
It's all cool in chat. That's good to hear because I know that everyone's got different opinions on that, and I respect everyone's opinions on it.
Yeah, we thank you for your opinions for sure.
Thoughts on Kaylee Ray promo where she wants to face the best in the world? Interesting. Yes, it was very good, Alex. But also on Eve Pro Wrestling, I watched Kaylee Ray versus Mieto Sakamura. No, that's wrong. The Queendom show with Kaylee Ray and Mieko Satomura. Eve has just written it in chat for you to check out. Was outstanding, so go and check that out, man. Watch Kaylee Ray outside of WWE. She's amazing. Alex Smith, yeah, I wonder who that is. Roman said Rock at Hollywood Mania. Yes, yeah. Are we going to get Hogan at the Hollywood Mania?
I don't think we'll get him in a match, but I think we'll get him.
Ugh. I mean, what match will they have self-promoted as Kaylee Ray trying to prove herself as the best in the world? I wonder. Oh, I know who you're on about. Oh, I've got it now. Oh, very good, Eve. I just know who... So if you want to see who Kaylee Ray's about to face, go watch Wrestle Queendom 1 and you can see who she's about to face on NXT UK, and she will not be able to top that match because it's brilliant. They won't give it time that it needs. Not that they can't. Sorry, Dom. It's probably going to be Charlotte, and she's going to win the UK women's belt because apparently Charlotte deserves every damn belt. Yeah. Be down with Charlotte and Kaylee Ray, though.
Yeah, that'd be amazing, actually. That'd be really cool.
What if there's a total swerve and Ali wins the Rumble and we finally get Ali Mania?
Ali Mania as in Retribution Ali? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, obviously, it was supposed to happen before, wasn't it? Before Kofi Mania. And then obviously he got injured and Kofi ended up winning that Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So that's what Millie's referring to.
Yeah, we could get Ali Mania, Retribution, win the Rumble. Yeah.
I don't think so, because I don't believe Ali against Drew or Roman at the minute. That's the problem, isn't it? Us means brother and Uso means brothers. Oh, thank you, Word79. Thanks, man. It's not Charlotte, Alex Smith. Us is family and the foundation of the Inoue family. Nice, man. Could be Sasha. Sasha did say she wants to work with Kaylee. That'd be nice as well. It's nobody from America, Alex. The one Billy Gunn versus the onesie Big Show is the match Rock versus Austin 2 could have been. I don't think so. Roman versus Goldberg's is Vince's next dream match. It is, and he wanted it last week. Mieko Satomura says, Alex, yes, it was. Was it? Miko Satomura.
You got it right. You got it right the first time.
Thanks, man. I've struggled with the Japanese names. I'm sorry.
Right.
And I've just been.
Eve's telling you to be more confident in your pronunciation.
Oh, bless him. I just don't want to mess that up. I wonder who Kaylee Ray could possibly be hinting at for best in the world. Well, it's going to be Miko Satomura because she's also working in NXT UK. But if you want to watch them two, like, put on an incredible show. Queendom. Done. Lol. Ivan Anderson, welcome, my dude. What's up, guys? I was at the Wrestle Story. Dom, now's the slang.
I have no idea what that means, Ivan, but okay.
You are the slang. Wait, what? I thought it was Elton John.
I mean, that's a great comparison. Elton John's cool.
The Sasha match, it was just... We will do a nipples game at the end of this. It was just what... So Eves wrote a load about this. This is great. The Sasha match, it was just what it was. Like, they did the best, and it was entertaining, but it's not going to win over any new fans over, if you know what I mean. Absolutely. Like, you could close your eyes and call the match as it was, because it's the same as all the other intergender matches they've done. Super talented performances. But quickly. Yeah, sorry, that's the pronunciation. Wrestle Queendom, I like that. Mate, Wrestling Eve, go check it out. Matches on the YouTube. You did pronounce it right the second time. Stop doubting yourself out. Thank you, man. So, yes, it was like every other intergender match, but actually I thought these two put on a wonderful show for what they had. A wonderful show. I believe I know who it is. There we go. Intergender wrestling is amazing. Just ask 90% of the women's roster in NXT, NXT UK. Visit me. I'm a go. Rock and roll. I caught up with comments. Dom.
Well done, mate.
Gonna do a quick nipples game and then piss off?
Go for it.
You want to say something entertaining while I sort it out?
Thank you very much for joining us, guys. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, we are back, or I'm back tomorrow with a Brody Lee tribute from AEW from May last year. Anthony's on the Wrestle Story watching...
Buried Alive, brother.
Buried Alive, there you go. Then we're doing Raw. God help me, I'm doing Raw on Monday as I begin my working week as well. Anthony is doing AEW on Wednesday, NXT UK on Thursday, Smackdown on Friday, and then we will be back together on the channel on Sunday for the Royal Rumble 2021 with the Wrestle Story.
Did you say Eve on Wednesday?
Indeed. Oh, and Eve, of course, Eve as well. We're doing Eve before AEW, I believe, Anthony. So
that's right, cool. Mate. Best show of the week.
I'll be watching that from my bed, as I have to get up early on Thursday. But I look forward to it. Like I said, I know I love your passion for AEW, but more so your passion for Eve. You tend to get very excited about those shows, dude.
It's bloody awesome, isn't it? So I like good wrestling.
Yeah, very excited.
I've got my first one set up.
Go on, dude.
So the rules of nipple game, if you've not played before, I'm going to put a pair of nipples up on screen. You have to guess whose nipples they are. First person to get them, full name only, will win a love poem. This one is playing for a love poem from myself. There we go. Whose nipples are those? Whose nipples are those? Write it in chat. Let's see what you get. If you had to pick a Shoot Rumble winner, who would it be? Cesaro title run? Question mark, says Paula.
I mean, yeah, as a shock Rumble winner.
A shock Rumble winner, sorry.
Probably Cesaro, yeah.
I think Goldberg. That's stupid and I hate it. Yeah, I'm the best. What time do you have to be up in the morning on Tuesday, Dom?
Unfortunately, 9:30, as I have supervision for my counselling work. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one, dude.
Do you need me to cover Raw?
Well, I didn't. Yeah, no, I'm going to do Raw. I said I was going to do it, but
I can do it if you need to.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, my supervision is usually on Wednesday, but then it's been rearranged now for Tuesdays. So I didn't really think about it when I booked it last week. So I'll be all right, I think. We'll see. We'll see how I feel.
Let us know, because I don't mind getting a diary out, a dictionary out, and reading the dictionary. That's fine by me. I was thinking Joe too. Jack would be awesome. Priscilla Kelly debuted on 205 like tonight and looked good, unsurprisingly.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out. I reckon that's a big deal for 205 Live, so I'll check that out for sure.
Absolutely. Daniel Bryan.
Kelly, I always wanted to speak to Priscilla Kelly. We actually arranged it, but then some stuff happened in Priscilla's life, and unfortunately we couldn't make it happen. But I'd love to speak to Priscilla at some point.
Guys, keep guessing. None of them are correct, by the way. What Banks for Elton John? Did she? Hey guys, I was Mr. G Stream.
Really?
Cool, man. Cool. Banks for Elton John.
Ah, okay, cool.
Cody Rhodes. No, it's not Cody, but good guesses. It is a current Raw superstar. There's your guess. And Rave the Swerve show. Yeah, we'll have a look if it's still streaming after we finished. We can raid someone. Any more guesses, guys? Me and Ant don't want to watch Raw. No, I don't particularly want to, but I don't want you to be able to be not getting any sleep, Dom.
Thanks, man.
PK is amazing. PK. Brian Kendrick. No, good guess though, Alex Smith. Jason Jordan. No,
yeah,
no, it's
good.
not them. Cesaro. No, it is a current Raw superstar. Another Cesaro there.
Is it? What's his name? He was teaming with Dominic Mysterio for a while.
Buddy Murphy.
No. High Flyer.
Umberto Carrillo.
Yeah.
Everyone stop. Someone got it. Someone got it. PK is an amazing talent. Was a pleasure to work with. The plan was to make her a semi-regular in 2020, but effing COVID, says Eve. Nice, man. So the person that got it was Paolo. Paolo, you're getting a love poem from me, my dude. It was. Who was it? Who was it, Dom?
Was it Andrade or Angel Garza?
It was Ali. Ali. Very good. Congratulations. You are getting a love poem from me. Let's play for one for Dom, because we haven't done any on this stream, but we have been having a good time, haven't we, Dom?
Yeah, we've had a lovely time. Lovely time, yeah.
A lovely time. It's been nice hanging out with you, actually, a little bit, man. I miss that we don't do these together anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do more of them, but like I say, hopefully in June, when I'm finished my qualification and stuff or whatever, we'd have a bit more time, for sure.
Absolutely, man, and we can do more of these together, because I think it's always fun when we're together. When it's just like me by myself, I struggle. It just
Same,
gets...
man. I get that.
Struggles. Cool. Sorry, just bear with me 1 second while I go through my nipples folder on my computer, which is what every man should have.
I've just realised people have been saying PK and people mean Priscilla Kelly, of course.
Priscilla Kelly. That's ironic because we have a guy come in chat called PK, don't we? That's what I thought they were talking about.
Of course, yeah, we do, yeah.
When they said it, I was like, why are they talking about PK? Well, is he joined us? And then I did check up the chat to see if he'd arrived. Cool. Let's go with this one, man. This is a cool one. Dom, I like this one. It actually looks a bit like my chest, to be perfectly honest. Groovy. So, whose nipples are these? Go. Have some fun. Who we got? Umberto Carrillo, says Millie. No, it wasn't. And what's Ant wants to be in the band Sweet. Hey, Dom, you know that band Sweet?
Which band?
Sweet.
Dude. Sweet.
Ballroom Blitz. My dad doesn't understand why we do these at all. I've given up explaining. It's ironic that people know so much about nipples. That's why we do them.
I think. Oh, you mean the nipple game or the podcast? Like I don't know. I think. I mean, if people ask you about why we do the podcast, man, I would say pure love. Pure love. I guess
Just talking about
blind
him.
Love.
And I didn't get it. Oh, Millie. George the Animal Steel, says Alex. Mad Dog. Good guess there, Mad Dog. Rusev. Alex, you got it, mate. You got it. It was pretty easy, that one. I can tell that Mad Dude Dom wants to go to sleep. It was George the Animal Steel. Congratulations. Dom, do you want to do your poem to Alex first, mate?
Alex Smith, you are very swish. Thank you for being on the Gimme a Hullo Wrestling podcast. I hope that, like the rest of you Hulomaniacs, that our relationship will last. I like seeing you here. I like seeing you there. I like seeing you everywhere. Right here in my kitchen, you, my friend, are bitchin'. And I will see you again very soon. And you, Alex Smith, you make me swoon. There you
go. Bullshit. Bryan Adams. We all know it was Bryan Adams. You don't be lying to us. We all know you ripped that off Bryan Adams.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Brian Adams. That was it.
We all know it. Let him know in chat. He can't come up with a bloody original poem, that kid. Cool. And Mount for Paolo, I believe. Paolo, look into my eyes. You will see what you mean to me. Search your heart. Search your soul. And when you find me there, you'll search no more. Don't tell me it's not worth trying for. You can't tell me it's not worth dying for. You know it's true. Everything I do.
I do it for you.
How the hell did you know that? How the hell did you know my end of my poem?
I've never heard that before. Anyway, yeah.
Did you just Did you read my notes or something? What's going on?
Yeah, I read your mind. Yeah.
You are amazing, Dom. This is the Give You a Whole Year podcast. This is what we do. Any more comments before we piss off? I'll get my next game champion back, Alex. Crush Brian Adams. We did. Dom stole it off Brian Adams. You are going to get sued in the morning. I think you will.
Probably.
We all know you stole it off Brian Adams. Stop reading the lyrics, you cheat. Was Dom reading the bloody lyrics as well?
That was it. I was reading the lyrics. You guys caught me.
Dude. We'll pray now. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. Guys, we've had a wonderful stream. Let's see. Who's streaming? And we'll go raid them. How about that, eh?
Cool. You guys have loads of fun. Jack's asking if I'm okay. Yes, I am, mate. Just very, very tired. It's been a long week, and I'm fixing to have another long week. But I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, man. And then, as I say, I'll be on Wrestle Stories channel. So let's we should really get you over to Wrestle Stories channel, shouldn't we? So you can see that. Is Swerve Show still going? Swerve. Sorry, Dom.
No worries.
I don't think Swerve Show's still going.
Alex Smith's beautiful poems. Nice one.
He is still going. Cool.
This was awesome, says Millie. Thank you very much, Millie. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much,
smashed my table.
Millie. So we are going to head on over to the Swerve Show. I assume he will be finished in a minute. He doesn't tend to stay on that long, but go send some whole year love to him. The link is in the description now. And then after that, after he's finished, we're going to head down to the Wrestle Story. I'll put a link in the description for that.
Cool. Have very much fun, everybody. Have a great time.
This is the Wrestle Story link. We will, we stream raid. So just say hello to them. It really helps us out, actually. It really sort of engages our communities together, and I think that's a really important thing. So if you could pop over to Swerve, say hull yeah, and then after he's finished, we'll be heading down to the Wrestle Story. Guys, it's been wonderful. Dom, I've loved doing this with you again, brother. It's been a long time, and I can't wait for Rumble next week.
It has. Let's look forward to the Rumble together, man. Okay, cool. I'll see you next week, Anthony. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to sign us out with a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Everybody ready? We say, oh yeah!
Oh yeah! I hate that gimmick.
This is Big E from the New Day. Give me that whole yeah. Give it to me. I need it.